Oh shit! I don't know.
Well, yes, Gary, you could go to hell for that.
So
maybe.
you can go to hell for pulling out. Yes or no?
Well,
Yeah. So in the Old Testament, the story of
That's what she
Odin.
said.
The story
Yeah,
of
you're
Odin.
supposed to-
He pulled out and got struck down by the Lord.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
Shoot it
for
in deep.
Odin.
Odin,
you get to justify it
Onan
with
the
the pearly gates.
Mastafarian.
Welcome to Friday Night Tights, everybody. We caught us kind of mid-conversation there. We were discussing very important issues like having a good pull-out game.
Deep biblical discussions.
Having a James Gunn conversation right now, you know.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, well.
I wish I was pulling out of fucking that show.
Jeez.
Oh, dude, it's bad. Alien's bad. but
God, it is.
I think a couple of other things have happened this week that warrant some conversation, don't you think? Of course, the last week was pretty rough with the assassination of Charlie Kirk. And as Garrett was mentioning earlier, there was a little moment of people coming together and being sad. And then that moment went away. And people started celebrating it, and the left really didn't know what to do with this, and they were trying to blame it on MAGA. And then the Jimmy Kimmel thing has made it demonstrably worse. And now they're trying to, I'm just going to say it up front, they're trying to deflect from Charlie Kirk by making this Jimmy Kimmel thing such a free speech issue, a free speech that they didn't give a fuck about for 8 years.
The incessant need to turn this into the biggest violation of free speech that we've ever seen. And it's like, you guys literally just fucking killed the dude who stood for free speech. What do you, like, that's why he was killed. What are you talking about? And by the way, Jimmy Kimmel has not been fired. Jimmy Kimmel is suspended. He was supposed to have a meeting, I think, last night or something, like with execs to figure out what was going, what the future was going forward. Like, this is such bullshit. This idea that Trump called Disney and that's why they did this, as opposed to the real story. The sponsors boycotted, basically. The sponsors said, we're not going to do anything on this show because of these comments. All the local broadcasters individually said, we're not going to do this. Over half of them basically were at that point until Disney found out that Jimmy Kimmel was going to double down and fan the flames further. That's why they pulled it.
Yeah. They wanted him to apologize. He would not.
Yeah, well, there's zeroing in on one comment that basically was made on Benny Johnson's show where the head of the FCC was like, yeah, I'll look into it. That was it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then all the people like saying this is a violation of free speech and stuff like that. All of them were celebrating when Trump got kicked off of Twitter, when Tucker Carlson was, you know,
they've been MIA for 6
the
years.
Censorship of the COVID stuff during the COVID years on YouTube.
These people are full of shit. These people are full of shit.
They are, especially, you know, what's the most disgusting is observing these leftist comedians who they only care that their side is for once in maybe 20 years. Their side is losing. It's not about free speech. It's because a lot of these leftist comics look to Jimmy Kimmel and his trajectory. He basically, like Howard Stern, sold out to secure his place in Hollywood among the elite, right? They'd rather hobnob and be in good with these celebrities than care about their craft or care about, you know, being edgy or doing good interviews or whatever the fuck.
Being funny.
Howard
Stern and Jimmy Kimmel both kicked the ladder out from behind him. That's what they did. And they were never about this shit at all. They were always
a lot of these leftist comics, they looked to that path, and that's the dream they saw for themselves. And now they're seeing, like, no pun intended, it's a dead end. So yeah.
It is. And we're gonna go through the progression of events, review the week as we do here on Friday Night Tights, because that's actually what we do. If you want to put a definition on it. I mean, not totally what we do. We kind of make shit up as we go, to be honest with you, and do no preparation whatsoever. But hey, it's been working so far. Welcome, Kaida, to Friday Night Tights. How you doing? Everybody's
actual question.
Yeah, who was that directed to?
Yeah. He like cut out. He was like, "How you doing?"
Oh, I thought that was just me.
I'm really annoyed.
That was for Kaida.
Wait, I think his brain is shut down now.
Wait, no, everything's cut here. Wait, hang on.
Yeah,
everything's
it's
kind of
I think Gary might have a problem. First, I thought that
Where do we even begin?
Where do we begin? I did. I did. It's still skipping. Hang on a second. Let's let it cycle through.
I just assumed it was my hotel internet, and then
I disconnected.
I
just in
assumed it
case.
was mine too. Yeah.
You know what
crazy.
fucking pisses? You know what grinds my gears is when I go to a fucking hotel that's not even really like a nice hotel or anything, and I
that
get
where you're at
better
now?
upload speed here than I do at my house. That fucking pisses me
sucks.
off. Like it's nice in the moment, but it just means that the entire rest of my life is dog shit. So yeah, it pisses me.
I understand. I had one of your situations a few weeks ago, or like a few days ago. I went to Chick-fil-A, had a long workout. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get some Chick-fil-A, have a good time. Got some breakfast, got all the way back to the house, and they forgot my fucking hash browns. Like I was in the car crashing out. I'm like, bro, I need my hash browns. And I had to drive all the way back down the road. It was aggravating.
Chick-fil-A.
I feel that.
I understand.
Dude, that's some real problems right there,
That's
man.
for real, man.
Yeah, first world problems right there, man.
What's up,
Oh yeah, I
Kaida?
forgot I'm black. I'm not supposed to have those. What's up? How y'all doing, man?
Welcome
How
to
you
the
doing? How
show.
y'all feeling? Yeah,
I'm
just
feeling good. A little glitchy, I guess, on my fiber internet.
what the hell?
What the hell? I don't know what's going on, but welcome to the show.
You have to do what I do. I just steal my neighbor's Wi-Fi, and they don't know it yet.
Only for porn. Only for porn. But I heard that.
No comment. No comment.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to go. We're going to recap the last week with Jimmy Kimmel, and we will discuss the double-edged sword that is cancel culture that I think every single one of us and every single one of you in the chat warned people about 5 years ago, saying this will come for you someday. This shit will come for you someday, and here it is. And they don't like it. They really don't like it. Razor Fist put it best. This is their rules that they have set up, and we are just simply playing through their rules.
They want to call us hypocrites for holding them accountable to their own standards.
that's-
which I find
That's
absolutely.
what I said that too. I was like, look, where were you 5 years ago?
Mhm.
Where were you 10 years ago?
Yes.
You've been riding this fucking game on the top for the last 10 years, canceling every single person that barely disagrees with you, to the point now where one has been killed, murdered, because he wanted to have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, the
now
thing
when
was,
somebody
That's
gets
how you know it's
canceled-
not about free speech. It's about their side winning.
Yes. When you
Yes.
get canceled, you're playing the game that you built, man. You made the rules.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
all of this is about accountability because Jimmy Kimmel refused to even take accountability for it being his side that did the killing. And so you're essentially you're not going to be take like accountability for the actions. You're saying we're not going to change, we're not going to do anything different, and it's just going to happen again, and then we're going to blame you for it again. I don't even see this as cancel culture because it was essentially someone where the facts are so obvious. I personally don't understand how you can believe that it was the opposite side. You at that point, as far as I'm concerned, you are just lying about it, and if you're not willing to accept something so obvious, you're willing to say actually anything. And you don't have a right to go on and just blatantly blame the people who are being victimized by what you're saying.
Do you remember the Iraqi war and the journalists who were in Baghdad or whatever, and they had that Iraqi press guy, and you see when the troops are like storming through, and he's there talking to the press, going, "And the Americans, they lie dead in their tanks. They burn on the air." And he's just like, that's what they're doing right now. They're just literally talking absolute fucking bollocks in an attempt to propagandize and bullshit. When right in front of us, we can see exactly what's going on. We've seen who the guy is. We've seen where he comes from. We've seen his transfery fucking boyfriend. We've seen all of this crap. We've seen what was written on the bullets, everything. And Kimmel's just come out and gone, "Don't believe your lying eyes."
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's not
exactly
the same
what he's
also.
done. He's a
Because
piece
they
of
were
shit.
trying to get people canceled for things they said like 10, 15 years ago. Like, oh, you
Right.
called somebody retarded when you were in middle school, so now we're going to cancel
Yes.
you because we don't like
Guilty.
you today. That's
We will
definitely
guilty
cancel
today.
a child for having a red and black face. That's
yeah.
your
Team
your
color.
part,
He's
man.
the actual
They
team
only
color.
shows the ones. Remember, they just try to show
Yeah.
the one side.
Side view.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's used to getting away with it too.
Reality.
Like, because in normal times he would have gotten away with it. There would have been no like consequences whatsoever for his actions. And now that there are, everyone's gonna obviously have to come out of the woodwork. What's also crazy too is, as bad as his ratings were, and they are pretty atrocious, there are people that still believe him. There are still hundreds of thousands of Americans that actually buy his narrative, the narrative that these people are putting out there. That to me is also just as scary as all of this other stuff.
It's actually really funny because that might be his like best argument for any like type of legal resource, because ABC as a network, right, has like different standards and stuff because it is a publicly available thing to each and every individual American, right? It's not something you pay for. It's not something you choose. Like, it is publicly available. They have different restrictions than, say, like a cable network.
Right.
So his best argument might be, look, there's not enough people that listen to me for me to do any notable public harm by lying about it. That's legitimately
You got us there.
Did you see the Hollywood Reporter where they're trying to basically spin what he said? Well, it could be interpreted this way.
Oh, I already
or it
heard
could be
that too.
interpreted
There's
this way.
listen,
It's
it doesn't go
fuck
through
off.
that many writers, and they know exactly what they were doing, so they cannot hide behind that bullshit at all. And
Just to Ryan's
Textbook
point,
doublespeak.
there was a policeman over here that went to court about calling an MP a pleb, and the judge ruled that he was too stupid to have made the story up that he was telling the court. So this guy did use "I'm retarded."
God, I should have used that as an excuse.
The ultimate defense.
I was too stupid to realize that wasn't my house I was breaking into. Let me go. Yeah, so
Alex Jones should have used that during all his litigation.
well, I mean, we could definitely bring up. We can definitely bring that up too. That judgment and everything, like all of this plays in, and all it is a big game of politics, and all it is to deflect from the murder of Charlie Kirk, who was killed for his speech. He is the real free speech martyr. Let's not even fuck around with that stuff. But we're also going to talk about some fun Hollywood stuff later, for sure. But let's go. Let's start out with the suspension of Jimmy Kimmel. And we can play. People were trying to like focus on the second half of this, where Trump was asked a question, and yeah, and like I'm not going to make excuses. Either he didn't hear it, or he's being Trump. I don't fucking know. But or he
deflected.
It's more of what he said in the beginning of that statement. But ABC pulls Jimmy Kimmel live from the air indefinitely, and Ryan basically went through the series of what happened. Benny Johnson had the FCC chairman on Wednesday morning. So this was from Monday night. This was from Monday night's Jimmy Kimmel. It made the rounds on Twitter. Tuesday, people were definitely clapping back on Jimmy about it, but I don't think anybody on planet Earth thought Disney's ABC was going to do anything about it. I didn't even think about it. Like, I didn't think he would get fired or anything, because he said stuff like this and this hyperbolic before.
Worse.
Yeah, he said way worse. He said people deserve to die because they didn't take the vaccine.
Yeah. So I didn't think anything was going to come of it. And Benny brings the FCC chairman, and listen, let's the FCC chairman saying something carries weight, even if it's like, hey, we might look into it. That does carry weight, but it usually doesn't cause a company to panic, like to do this. It doesn't.
And I maintain it didn't.
No,
it didn't. What caused them to panic was the fact that they were being contacted by sponsors and advertisers who were not going to run anything on there. All the local ABC affiliate networks, dozens and dozens of them, had made the decisions themselves not to air it. And then when execs were talking to Jimmy Kimmel about like the path forward or whatever, and they wanted the temperature to be taken down, they didn't ask him to apologize, but they just wanted to know what he was going to say. It was that he was going to double down on his comments, and from their perspective, fan the flames that were already burning. So that's when they said, okay, we're going to suspend it indefinitely, and we're going to meet with you and figure out a path forward here.
And they did this because a lot of these people that are defending Jimmy here didn't see what happened. A week prior, somebody was murdered for his speech and for disagreeing. So the flames were going. already. That's why they had a problem with it.
Yeah, he's just going to throw more gasoline onto the fire.
And these are flames that they have been fanning and throwing gas on for 9 years.
Yeah.
9 years. And we've
Still
always
are, mate.
well, they still, of course they are, and it's worse now than ever, right? And they brought this on
AOC
themselves. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was a whole rant on the floor of the
Yeah.
house.
Doing the exact thing that got him shot in the first place.
Yep.
Just, you know,
Yeah,
repeating
there's
lies
nothing,
over
learned
and over
zero.
again.
Burn it all down. Fucking burn it all down.
That was why Kimmel's comment was taken so serious by people, because it meant that we are not going to change anything. We're going to keep doing this to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now the left found this as an opportunity to say, oh, now we can get the attention on us. Now we can get the spotlight away from the murder of this innocent person. And instead, it's all about us. Typical left.
We're the
trying to
victims.
make him
They're the
into-
fascists.
They're trying to make him into Charlie Kirk.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's not.
Absolutely. That's what they're doing. They're like Stephen Colbert on his show. We are all Jimmy Kimmel.
Yep. It's like, get the, see,
Bad.
fuck
Oh,
you. You fucking
Yeah,
scum.
they're scum.
They're bad at
They're
times.
absolute scum. They're more
Spent
upset
a whole
about
week
Kimmel.
not being the
than-
victims, and they couldn't handle it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They're literally more upset about what happened to Jimmy Kimmel than what happened to Charlie Kirk.
Absolutely.
That tells you
Yes.
everything
Oh,
you
yeah.
need to know about these people.
And I'm not surprised about that at all. Like I said earlier, in the halls of Lucasfilm and Disney and fucking Naughty Dog and any other gaming or entertainment company you can think of, there was celebrating. There absolutely was. There was little high
Yeah, we did. We
fives.
saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't even doing it behind the doors. They were doing it on Blue
Public.
Sky, where they thought nobody would see because it's an echo chamber.
Well, there was
But they
a
were
lot more doing it behind
everywhere.
the scenes, but yeah, it's everywhere and it's discouraging. And it is, we talked about it at one of my streams. The housewife in San Diego, who has like 600,000 TikTok followers, went out there and she's the one, thoughts and prayers,
yeah.
and her husband's business just got fucking destroyed.
Whoa, really?
Yelp had to lock it
Yeah,
because it
yeah.
was just a bunch of
No.
1-star reviews that said thoughts and prayers. And
Not sorry.
Like
It was
I
an
think
elec-
it was like an
it was-
electric business, right?
it was
Electric
it was
business, something like
electrical
that.
business, yeah. Evolution Electronic.
Yeah,
And
people
this
were
is
going
why
up to
women
his job,
shouldn't
too.
speak.
Yeah,
There
they
are some
mess
things
with-
that are like, so there was one one colonel, or I don't even know what branch he was in.
Yeah.
His wife posted that horrific video of their kids where it's like something great happened. They're like, did Trump get killed? Did Elon get killed? And they're like, no, Charlie Kirk got killed. And
So
they're like
sad.
celebrating. And it's like,
It's disgusting.
it is what I will say is obviously it is disgusting. It's tough for like, say that electrical business. This guy and his wife might completely disagree on everything.
Yeah,
Who fucking knows,
yeah.
right? They wouldn't be the first couple that have disagreements on politics or whatever. And his company might have got annihilated.
Dude, somebody went to his business.
Yeah, somebody went there.
Somebody went there.
What?
Wrote, I would do not do that, but yeah, somebody went there and yeah.
Well,
So-
it's also like at the same time, what else can you do besides go after his business and try to get your thoughts across? Because she's just a housewife. They're just going to attach him to her because they're married. So they really have no other option in their mind to go to his business and leave those reviews and say the things that they're saying, because that's the only way they can get it out there and get attention to it.
I
is
would
it fair or
I would
no?
just comment on her TikTok and make fun of her and spread
Yeah.
her TikTok and make fun of her.
The one I saw that I thought was pretty glorious was somebody actually took basically the tweet that this veterinarian posted, put it on a sign, made this big ass sign, and put it in
Yep.
front of his business. And it's like,
Yes.
way to
Yeah.
go, buddy.
I'm
That
all
is
good
awesome.
for that. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, that's
I'm
funny.
all good for
Yeah,
that.
the gay vet.
Yeah,
Because
I
it was
didn't
a
know-
veterinarian, and then it was just a massive pride
So
flag.
does
as the
that mean
banner,
they only
and then,
like
then you
well
know,
they'll only like take gay dogs and cats?
I don't know.
Yeah,
How
how
do
do
they
they tell?
I was
How do
confused
they
by
know?
that sign.
That's the real
Or
question.
maybe he had to focus on gerbils.
Maybe he does gender
The Richard
reassignment
Gere-
surgery.
Yeah,
for the
Richard
dogs.
Gere left the country
Richard
forever.
Gere Hospital for Broken Gerbils or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
There's a dog
The only
AIDS
veterinary
outbreak
with-
But-
directed.
Dog
They have no
AIDS
gloves in there.
A gerbil rescue, yeah.
Pull that article back up
extraction.
real quick. Do you have a
Oh,
clip
I
too of
changed
what he
you
said?
now.
I have the clip.
So Kimmel was reportedly about to give controversial monologue when he was suspended. He asked to take down the temperature. This was the side that was saying take down the temperature the whole week up until they didn't take down the temperature. How's the temperature out there in everybody's world right now? Does it feel
Pretty
is it-
hot.
pretty fucking high right now.
Mhm.
Late night host Jimmy Kimmel was reportedly about to deliver another controversial monologue when his show was suspended by Disney's ABC this week. According to CNN, which spoke to an unnamed source familiar with the situation, Kimmel was prepared to deliver a monologue on Wednesday evening addressing the backlash he had received for another monologue that week. Is that what you want to call it? About the murder of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. He's just conservative activist Charlie Kirk. That's
I love how they have to continue to preface that. Why can't you just say human Charlie Kirk or just Charlie Kirk?
Yeah.
Or a man that was assassinated. You know?
Or if you're going to mention he's a conservative, mentioned by leftist.
I appreciate that they added conservative because it points out the fact that that's why he was murdered.
Yeah.
Because he's a conservative.
Good point.
Not he wasn't just anybody in the street. He was specifically a conservative that had a talking point that somebody didn't like to the point that because they were indoctrinated to the point that they got a rifle and shot him.
Activist. I mean, conservative is probably more accurate.
But this is actually really
they'll
important.
move to that eventually.
If you heard Kimmel and you heard it on, I can't remember which other late night host said the same, maybe, but they keep referring to the shooter as a kid. They keep trying to use like sympathetic language, like it's just a kid. This kid that no, it's not a kid. It's a 22-year-old radicalized leftist with his furry fucking trans boyfriend.
Oh, but he had a beautiful relationship with that
trans
boyfriend.
Yeah, it was shockingly beautiful.
Have they referred to
Very touching.
Have they referred to the shooter? Good point. Have they referred to the shooter as a radical leftist?
No,
at all.
No.
Once.
No.
Interesting.
They have referred to him as MAGA.
Yes.
They have referred to him as that, but not radical leftist.
Republicans. Yeah.
Yeah, because the first thing I think of with Republicans is a furry fucker. Yeah.
Right.
Totally.
Haven't we seen over the last week that he actually isn't radical? He just has mainstream left-wing beliefs.
Just leftist. But they could also just identify him as Antifa at this point with the language that he was putting on certain things. But they won't do that.
In all fairness, mainstream leftist beliefs are radical. Because anything right of them is, anything right of Stalin is fucking them. So,
because like even the leftists when Charlie Kirk was murdered, they came out and said this is not what we should be doing. This is horrible. Those people were then yelled at by their chats, by the people that follow them because they're not radical enough. So that is the mainstream leftist idea, is to be radicalized and to be in the streets and be accosting people. That's because like the people in the government have been telling them to do that. You got to you got to meet them at the grocery store. You got to meet them at the gasoline station.
Get in their face.
Get in their face. Don't let them know peace.
Yep.
No peace.
No comfort.
Freaking Maxine Waters.
When they go low, kick him. They've been spouting this violent rhetoric and language just on the news. Just CNN and the media have been spouting, dog whistles to violence constantly.
We were putting those clips in my Kimmel video. We could have gone on for an hour, a couple of hours. We had a pick of the litter on that one. It was pretty easy to pluck those, and those are and that was just over the last couple of years. If we've gone back to the last 5 years, it would have been really long. So let's go to his statement. Let's hear that again and get it over with. Fucking.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing,
so
that's the comment.
That's the comment.
Right there. This is
just
like
jokes,
I said earlier.
Though. It's just jokes.
Double speak to the max, dude.
Yeah.
This is exactly what he is doing at this very moment.
Trying to score political points.
He's literally contradicting himself as he's speaking.
And all the information
is
that's
a
come
weapon
out.
of the left, though. They use it all the time. They call us Nazis. They call us fascists and all that. They exhibit fascistic behavior. And fucking Nazism rises from socialism, which they claim to be. So it's all projection, always has been. The biggest lie of the fucking modern era is the fact that Nazism and fascism has risen from the right. It hasn't. It always rises from the left. All of this extreme behavior rises from the fucking left, and it always fucking will. And this if we've ever seen a prime example right now, living right fucking today, this is fucking it. It is the bare face of fucking degeneracy and fucking filth right there. That guy is inhuman. We have been dehumanized to the degree, but we're looking literally at zero humanity whatsoever. It's all now about scoring points. It's all now about trying to turn the rhetoric back to themselves, victim blame back on themselves. How can we be the victims of this? How can we shut these people up? We gave them a couple of days to mourn this guy after we fucking killed him. And now it's time for us to be the fucking center of attention again. Fuck off, all of you. You're not fucking human. You don't deserve to exist in a fucking civilization. Or get a fucking island, go to it, stay, never fucking leave, and do your own little chaz over there. But right now, I fucking fear for humanity right now.
But dude, like that whole thing you just mentioned, right? It just shows, right? You would like go to an island somewhere. They would not even give us that. They would say, no, die. Like literally, that's what they would do. Is like, no, we'd rather you die and be off this earth. We at the very least are like, hey, go to this island, or just go away, right?
Just stay.
That's how extreme they are.
Stay in California. Just stay in California. Just stay there.
Yeah.
I said this before.
Let's make it a penal colony for madness.
Yeah, like Escape from New York and Escape from LA. Before we streamed, I was saying this. There was a glimmering moment, just for a sheer moment after the tragic death, that this could have been a moment for everybody to go, look, okay, let's get our heads out of water. Go, man, we've gone too far. Left, right. Let's go. We just have disagreements. Let's just have conversations. This is horrible. Let's denounce that. But instead, we saw people celebrating the death,
calling for more.
Calling for more, and then this fuckhead going out on national television and saying these lies to continue the same bullshit we've been doing for the last forever. Like we could have got sober real quick, but instead we took
but
more
Garrett,
shots.
don't you understand? All violence comes from the right.
And what makes this fucking worse, not that it could get any worse, is I for 100% believe Jimmy Kimmel believes all this. This is probably the one authentic thing he's ever said is I don't want to apologize. And I said in my video, good, don't. Nobody's going to fucking believe you anyway.
Yeah.
But this fucker's doing it for clicks. He's doing it to make money because what's happened with these late night talk show hoes, because that's what they are.
Right.
A bunch of fucking hoes.
Right there.
There you go.
Right.
Is they are losing relevance. They're a 20th century model that's fading anyway, and all they can have is their captured audience. So they're just going to play hard to their base. This is why he's going in hard, because he's trying to bring more attention to his fucking fledgling show. Which, let's be real, ABC found an excuse. They found an excuse to let somebody. His show's losing money. If Colbert's show, which was doing better, is losing money, his show is losing money. He makes what, $15 million a year? Is that what I heard? What Kimmel makes?
That's what I heard.
So crazy.
Yeah, he'll be all
The
right.
mouthpiece of the state. The mouthpiece of the state gets paid.
Yeah, it's a Jonathan Major situation. Like they see that they have dead weight, but you can't just outright fire them because it's not a good look. Opportunity arises, and it's like, yeah, let's get rid of them.
Right, well,
that makes the most sense.
And that's the little pickle Hollywood is in right now with their activism is, there was a time you could just fire people when they're bad at their jobs or they become too much of a pain in the ass. But when you go out, Kimmel's not in this case, but Kimmel is definitely a Democratic operative, has a lot of powerful people behind him. So firing him would cause Hollywood, you've heard this before, Disparu, a lot of political capital. So it's probably worth it to them.
Obama came out and defended him.
Yes.
Like when you've got ex-presidents coming out to go, and AOC is now defending him in the government. If you have people giving speeches in Parliament about you, yeah, they're probably related to you in some way or get something from it.
I think more than anything else, it's like, more than anything else, the reason you have Obama and all this stuff, it's because what happened to Charlie Kirk and the aftermath of that, with so many on that side celebrating, is the worst, maybe one of like the lowest points we've seen for their side in history.
Yep.
Because it woke up so many people. I think they are panicked now because the optics of Charlie Kirk being killed are so bad for them. So now they are trying to make this into the biggest possible thing that they can to one, distract from that and return it back to this is fascism. These are Nazis. Look at what they're doing. That's what it feels like to me. And that's why you have someone like Obama getting involved.
It's for money. That's the disgusting thing. It's for money because they know this is going to take off all of the donations. This is trying to turn those donations right back on.
Money and power.
It's also a shock for them because they've never been cancelled like this before and they won't want it to stick. So it can't become something that becomes commonplace like they did to other people.
Yeah, and I have no idea what Disney's going to do. Disney could buckle. They could throw them back on the air. Who fucking knows? I don't think the public's going to let him get away with deflecting from Charlie Kirk. By the way, Charlie Kirk's not in the ground yet. He's not even in the ground yet.
Yeah. Not even. I mean, they were celebrating before his body was even cold, so this isn't surprising at all.
Well, this isn't the best deflection anyway, because it's about the thing that you're trying to deflect from. So by keeping this in the public eye, people will keep talking about the thing that you don't want them to.
Yep.
And they'll lose more relevance. If they're fighting that hard for a show that gets watched by, 1 million people a night?
Well, hang on. Tim Pool reported that Kimmel was only getting 129,000 views.
In the key demo.
In the
so he gets about a little over a million views total.
That's not
like,
totality.
A little over a million views total. But the fact that the key demo's there, it just shows you, okay, there's a financial reason why they made this decision.
Absolutely. And those numbers are probably right. Because when we were looking at the key demos for shows like Batwoman, and that's about what it was. It's a bunch of 50-year-olds and old people falling asleep to their television and whatever airport it's in.
Most of us consider 50-year-olds old people, by the way.
I am old. I fall asleep in front of my television all the time.
But those are the people that will listen to whatever Jimmy Kimmel says. They'll go, they're not informed, they're not on Twitter, they're not looking at the news as it's happening.
They're on fucking Facebook. And if you look at Facebook, you will see
it's a cesspool, dude.
that it is
AI videos.
As retarded as so much of the shit we see each and every day on X's on both sides. Absolutely wild, retarded engagement farming bullshit.
Yeah.
Facebook is so much worse.
It's terrible. I had to delete mine because of what was happening. Like, you see people that you know your whole life celebrating. Like, there was one dude that I've known my entire life. He was like, yeah, get his kids next, get his wife. And I'm like, yo,
whoa, dude,
man.
that's inhuman.
What's wrong with you, man? Like,
yeah, seriously.
And I'd say, like, God forbid there was like Harry Seisen or like Dean Withers, something like that happened to them. I don't like those flick of the wrist ass dudes either. But if they got assassinated, that's not right. You know, they have the right to be as retarded as they are on the internet without being killed for it. But these people are just despicable, man.
Jimmy's gonna milk this for everything he can so that he can have. He wants to do a podcast. He idolizes
come on,
Howard Stern.
Do it, bro.
Let's go.
Ever since the lockdown, he has wanted to just do something from home, just like Howard. And this is to get all the elite Hollywood on his side so that he can line up a sweet list of guests for when he eventually does a podcast or whatever his next sad endeavor is going to be.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Strike Force 5.
I can't wait. I hope he does it so everybody can see him get less views in this stream right now. That'd be fucking great.
Great.
I'd love for them to come in there. Remember when they tried during the strike? All 5 of the late night hosts did a podcast, and John Oliver's head was framed like this, like his camera was down here.
What are you trying to say?
And they,
I think that is a personal attack.
That was a personal attack, Disparu. I'm looking right at you.
Hi, everyone. It's Jeremy from the Quartering here.
Just tilt it. All you have to do is tilt it, Disparu. I don't see why.
We could be.
You know how long it took me to fix that light that I just had to walk across the room to turn off?
So I say bring it on. We've seen what they can do. And can they do it without all their writers? Of course, he'll bring his writers to the podcast. It just doesn't work. You know, they all want to be Joe Rogan. That's Joe Rogan is the late night. Gutfeld's the late night king on broadcast. Joe Rogan is the king, absolutely the king of interviews. One of the best celebrity interviews because most celebrity interviews are vapid bullshit. Was the one with Josh Brolin. That was a great interview, and you can get them to be real because Jimmy Kimmel isn't that. He wasn't
These are authentic.
spectacular a
Those
comedian.
authentic, Gary.
He
These
was
aren't authentic people. There's nothing
no, of course
natural
not.
about any of
Of
them.
course not. And well, he's one of the biggest phonies in Hollywood, and he was an okay comedian, right? He was okay on the Man Show. Adam Carolla carried the fucking Man Show. All right, Adam Carolla is a funny dude, and Adam Carolla has a successful podcast. Adam Carolla doesn't need a set of fucking writers to just go out and do it. Jeremy talked about it on his stream, one of his 1,000 streams this
I
week.
said which one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he can riff. Like the way he runs his show is like he'll give up a lot of control to just see. He'll just go with whatever's fun.
Jeremy was going over the Piers Morgan Don Lemon interview, which was fucking
God, that was so funny.
Laughing my ass off at that.
so good.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I've already said it.
Don
I've already said it.
Lemon.
And when he asks him about somebody, he's like, well, I'm not prepared to talk about that. You know, it's like, prepare on a live stream?
It's because you're
You
fucking
brought up the
retarded.
topic.
Yeah.
You brought it
So
up, dude.
funny.
You're not prepared.
Who
I
prepares?
love that when he's doing man on the street shit and people are like, "You suck, Don Lemon,
that's
you
one of-
suck."
That's one of the issues with their beliefs. So, like, the way I work, and I'm assuming way a lot of people work, is you have core beliefs that you then build other things on. So if you're hit with a new situation, you just go off your core morality and you can decide what you think about it.
Yeah.
But they have to find out what everybody else in their friend group believes so that they can also believe the same thing. That's one of the reasons that they find these shows so important, is because it's like the latest download for everyone to keep up to date with what the correct opinion is so they can all believe it simultaneously.
That's great.
It's the 45-minute hate every night. I can get in. I know who to hate. I know it's Donald Trump. Who is it? Is it Charlie Kirk now? It's the people that are really sad about his death. Those are the people to hate. Those are the people to hate.
Yeah, they're
You should
NPCs,
download.
man.
Mhm.
They're literal NPCs.
Look at South Park. See what
Well,
they
they're-
did.
Well,
Clearly pulled the
They
episode,
did.
not because it wasn't ready. They clearly pulled the episode because they're probably going in on Charlie Kirk again.
or something to that effect.
Or something
Yeah,
to
that would have
effect.
looked in really bad taste. And they gave the dog ate my homework excuse.
Yes,
and
they
said,
did.
oh, we'll wait till next
Yeah.
week. Instead of just saying, maybe we just shouldn't release the episode this week. Maybe it's not a good time, which is fine. I think
But that
would've been the right
lends
thing to do,
itself
though.
sympathy, though. That lends itself to sympathy of Charlie Kirk, which would open them up to attack
Yep.
from the fucking psychos, which have been dancing on his fucking grave. And I think it's pretty clear now that the guy Matt Stone and Trey Parker are both fucking on the TDS bandwagon.
Yeah.
So they don't want to get ire from their fucking group. No. They'd rather just, like you said, dog ate my homework. Try and brush it across. Next week, come back with something else.
Because
I
guess
tell you
what?
what,
Now they have a story.
Everybody's really showing who they truly are right now.
Yeah.
They're really showing you their fucking face. Look, take a good look.
Because you know what the episode's going to be about next week? Jimmy Kimmel. It's going to be all about censorship. It's going to be all about that.
Oh,
now they have a story. Now
Everyone's
this
getting
is giving them a
censored in
story.
South Park.
Well,
Yep.
okay, if they just go all in on Jimmy Kimmel and don't even bring up
Oh,
Charlie
yeah.
Kirk, then we know.
Yeah.
Then we know. Completely captured. Of course, after they got their $1.5 billion deal. That would be very disappointing, but I wouldn't be surprised at this point. It sucks. They've gone at kid gloves with kid gloves on the other side. That's just a fact. But they've also, we have to give them credit. They made episodes about Muhammad. They did. They went there. You can find them. They're not on any of the physical media and they won't be replayed, but it's episodes, I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, 200 and 201. Those two episodes are the ones that are, and that's what they're titled, are the ones that are canceled. But
So I don't think that they're far leftists or anything. I think they're centrist. I think they will take shots at anybody, but they're taking extra cringe shots at Donald Trump. I think that's a problem. It's like you can take shots at Donald Trump. He's funny. He's a
Why
lot
didn't
of
they
shit
take
about
any
him.
shots at Biden when the guy
why
was a
did you-
drooling vegetable?
All of a sudden, you're
that's
you
the
guys are
lowest
gone.
hanging fruit there is.
That was
Exactly.
perfect.
And
comedy.
that's
You
what
can
they
still-
do. That's what they love. They
That's-
love a bit
that's-
of low hanging fruit. It's a good.
I mean,
we all love
that
a
would
bit
be
of
the
low
way to
hanging
come in,
fruit.
right? You want to jump in. You want to take shots at the current president. Perfect. You take shots at the past president that was just walking out and he's drooling as he's walking out. Like that's a joke you can make while you're making fun of both sides because they're both fucking stupid sometimes. It happens.
Have you all seen In the Thick of It? With Malcolm Tucker, Mr. Fuckety Bye. In the Thick of It is one of the greatest biting satires of every fucking party imaginable. There are no good politicians in that show. They're all fucking puppets.
That's the way.
They're all a fucking joke. They're all a fucking clown show. And in the thick of it was one of the greatest written fucking political satires you will ever see, if not the greatest you will ever see. And that's what it is. It's about taking pokes at both sides. But when you show yourself to be complete and utterly partisan, it just looks like you're bought and paid for consistently. We know Kimmel's bought and paid for. We know all the late night hosts are bought and fucking paid for. It was the day that Craig Ferguson left his show. That was the day that fucking late night died. A death, because when they brought in fucking what's his name, dumb fuck, he just turned into exactly the same talking head as all the other fucking talking heads.
I don't know which one you see. That
exactly.
Be
all
specific.
of them.
You probably didn't see my video yesterday, but I was doing a video on Kimmel, right? And I started doing my opening monologue, and I kept saying Fallon. And I did my research looking at Jimmy Fallon, because I can't tell them a fucking part. I can't tell any of these late night wankers in the US apart, because every time their fucking mouth opens, the same fucking shit just spews out every fucking time.
But the reason why The Thick of It and Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister were so good is because it was reality. Like, they had consultants from inside government who said, no, this is just what it's like.
Yes.
And so comedy requires you to tell the truth, which is one of the reasons none of these people are funny, because you listen to it like, well, that's just a lie. That's wrong. That doesn't recognize
propaganda.
anything I'm up to. Yeah.
It's their truth.
Yeah,
I think the South Park. I think the South Park guys are certainly on the left.
Yeah.
But to be like they're on the extreme left, whatever. I think they hate Trump. But when you look at the cultural topics that they've talked about and covered and stuff like that, I think that's where you see a lot of, not necessarily politicians, but in terms of the culture stuff, they've been making fun of gay shit for a long fucking time, right? Like, so I just do think they have a hard on for Trump specifically.
Yeah. And they have taken shots at Obama in the past, but they didn't go after Biden at all.
Even the Obama one, it was like maybe that one episode where
it was
it was,
like, it was
they went after a
Like,
bunch of them.
You've done like 4 episodes in a row with like Trump walking around in his little dick
In
and all
a
this, like,
row.
dude. It's
In a row.
it was
That's-
barely
and
it was barely funny the first time, and then you
Yeah.
did it like 4 times after that. So like, bro,
I don't think anyone,
that
and
joke
no one's
is
got a problem with them
fucking
doing it.
yeah.
Just do it all.
Well,
But
it's
when
like,
you
be
don't do it
funny.
all,
The
when-
problem is it's not fucking funny. Okay, it's like we saw the Saddam shit before. Get another joke, dude. And unless you're actually building up to something, I guess it's going to reveal that's probably Saddam in the end. I have no fucking clue.
I
But
haven't
it's
watched
like
the last
joke
few
is old.
episodes.
I'm
I thought the
tired of
first-
it.
I thought the first 2 were pretty funny.
The message is more important.
Oh no,
too.
yeah,
Yeah,
they were funny.
the first couple of times it's fine. Like it didn't bother me at all. It's just it got a little old, and we'll see what happens with the next episode. So Jimmy Kimmel gets suspended again, as Ryan pointed out. He is not fired. He is not fired at this point, but it's not looking good. I think his contract was running out next year. We all know Colbert's done after next. He was begging for a job at the Emmys. And you know, they're all rallying around each other. That's great. But Hollywood's reaction and meltdown has been something to see. We got a lot of, you know, again, a week and 2 days ago, Charlie Kirk was assassinated by a radical leftist Antifa furry. And we did, you know, to their credit, we like Jamie Lee
Sorry,
Curtis.
that just sounds so ridiculous when you say
Insane.
that.
I know.
Insane
He
that
should have
that
really
line.
put trans fucking furry in there. So
It's like what we say when we make fun of someone, but this is a real person.
Yeah.
All of the
No,
things.
it's not a real person. It's a real leftist.
Ah.
Slight distinction.
A woke person assassinated somebody.
Yeah, I mean, that's right. It covers it.
A member of Portland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is like a gamer joke where it's like, yeah, go fuck your tranny boyfriend. That's
Yeah.
what this happened. Like,
Go for your tranny furry boyfriend who
My love.
calls everyone a fascist.
my love.
My love.
My love.
It was the greatest
It's
of
almost
love.
touching.
Who is
Romeo and
who
Juliet
is
couldn't carry a candle to these two.
who's flipping on him right now. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
his love, his lifelong love is flipping on him, so he doesn't become somebody's lifelong love for the rest of his life in prison. But and to their credit, Jamie Lee Curtis went out and said stuff, and that's good. We need more people to say stuff like that. But man, the amount of videos and reaction we got when Jimmy Kimmel got suspended, man, there's been a lot.
right?
It's been
Yeah.
crazy. It's like a whirlwind.
Well, here's the first one. Actually, here's Jimmy Kimmel on his own firing.
Fox News has severed bow ties with Tucker Carlson. After all these years, they are parting ways, which means he was fired. I mean, that's really what parting ways means.
My bad. He's talking about Tucker, not himself.
Oh, okay.
Rules for thee, not for me.
Yeah.
What about Tucker's free
couldn't be
speech?
reached for comment.
Thoughts and prayers?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
what about Roseanne?
Yeah.
And
What
he
about
doubles
Gina?
it like he
What
goes
about
further.
Gina?
What about Gina?
Mm-hmm.
What about Gina?
Could we watch this because he
Yes,
goes
of
further
course.
and yeah.
He's already on a plane to Moscow to meet with his manager. But what a shock. I mean, what an absolutely delightful shock this is. Now Tucker can spend more time at home tanning his testicles and touching himself to that sexy green M&M. Sadly, he's probably not done poisoning old people's brains. The question now is, where will he do it next? Will he go to OAN? Will he go to Newsmax? Will he crawl back up Satan's fiery beehole from whence he came? We don't know. One of the most despicable mother Tuckers ever to appear on American television.
Where's the
Fox
joke?
News.
Yeah.
Where are the jokes?
Well, hey,
Seriously, though,
man.
where are the jokes?
He just wanted to make you laugh, but
Yeah,
now he's
yeah.
making you cry.
Yeah.
You didn't hear him
Yeah,
say
it's
Mother
old
Tucker?
people. That's
Isn't that
crazy.
funny?
No.
That's also a clear distinction in the comment that we're talking about that resulted in his suspension. It wasn't a joke, right? No aspect of that lead up was joking. And that's
Right.
part of the reason that's getting such vitriol.
It's not joking. It's fucking gloating.
Well, I think it was to tell everyone this is the excuse that you should use. When people go on and say he was a leftist, no, he wasn't. He was one of yours. He was giving you the defense.
Yeah.
Or the
Denial of
best
reality.
one. We don't really know. Like, remember, like we had a lot of information already about who the shooter was, and it was like, oh, we don't really know what side he's on, or we don't really know any of that information.
Let's see.
Like,
Let's
you
try to
know.
figure this out. Let's put some pieces together.
Okay.
For a decade, people on the left lie about this side and lie about Trump and lie about Charlie Kirk. They call them fascists. They call them Nazis. They call them racist. They call them bigots. They say that they're full of hate. For decades, this happens. Somebody shoots Charlie Kirk, who professed that Charlie Kirk was too hateful. He puts Antifa messaging on the bullets, including, all the stuff about Charlie Kirk being a fascist. The left celebrates the death of this person for days. Who did it? Obviously, a MAGA guy.
Yeah, MAGA, clearly MAGA.
Fucking delusional.
How
Clearly.
fucking ridiculous.
Well, it's disingenuous. They really wanted it to be MAGA. They wanted it to be. They desperately didn't want it to be somebody from your side, your very pro Antifa side. How many actors quietly love Antifa? How many comic creators had Antifa flags on their fucking bios 3 years ago?
Yeah.
A lot, which is now a terrorist organization.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
now
remember the
considered a
boys-
terrorist organization.
Yeah. With actual
The
foreign
Boys show
funding.
tried to make them good guys. Remember that when they were
Yeah.
saying that Antifa were the good guys in that show.
Oh yeah.
So
It's-
they're really captured. It's
Look,
ridiculous.
it's just like BLM as an organization, right? People are like, how could that be a bad thing? It stands for anti-fascist. Are you saying that you're against that?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Black Lives Matter. Do Black Lives Matter? Yes, of course, just like everything else. So that'd be like if I named my business or my organization, We Love Dogs. Well, what, you don't like fucking dogs? Well, no, but the organization We Love Dogs spreads a bunch of fucking civil unrest and pays for people to throw bricks through windows and pays for people to do all these things. Well, then it doesn't really matter what it's called. It doesn't matter if your business or organization is called We Love Puppies. You're fucking doing a bunch of other shit.
And
We
the
are the
thing
good guys, and if you're against us, you must be the bad guys.
The
And
crazy
if you
thing-
say it's just an idea and it's not an organization, you've either done literally no research at all, or you're lying.
Yeah, first off, ideas don't sell merch. Okay.
Yeah, they don't have sects in different cities.
So-
they don't show up to protests armed with people showing up with all these things. Like, I've seen these people. They may be separate, cells, but they are organized. They're absolutely organized.
And they are well funded, and I'm glad somebody's
Oh, yeah.
finally looking into this.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if some of that money leads them to record executives, Hollywood executives, executives in Silicon Valley, and then eventually where it's all coming from, China. You know, the place that Hollywood never fucking criticize. Do you ever hear any, like, they're criticize Russia all you want? I don't give a shit. Never hear them criticizing China.
They were the good guys in Hollywood for a good 10 years in every story.
Did you hear about how basically the Canadian government is basically funding Antifa?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Surprising.
in regards to the
who owns Canada? China does.
Yeah, owned and operated by
Canada owns
China.
fucking Canada.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
it's
a
coming
fair
from
point.
Canada. It's coming from fucking China.
in regards to Antifa, you know, trying to claim that they're anti-fascist, every time I've seen them, you know, try and push their ideology, it's through violence and intimidation, which is like straight out of the fascist playbook. And so, like the most fascistic kind of behavior, literally is coming from the people that are saying we're against fascism. And so, again, the name is just gaslighting on its face of it when that's what they want to institute.
But we're
Again,
starting.
accuse the opposition of what you're actually doing.
So we're seeing the same with Jimmy Kimmel being suspended, by the way, and you know, by the company by the company that fired Roseanne, who was quick to remind everybody in the last 72 to 48 hours why she was fired and who was behind it, which was Obama and Michelle Obama. President Obama and Michelle Obama were on the phone. Former president, were on the phone to ABC pressuring them to fire her directly, along with other people. So while everybody's out there equating fascism to one offhand remark from an FCC chairman, and we're seeing people conflate the Paramount merger with ABC. I was at John Cleese last night. It was really fun, by the way. He did a Q&A for the 50th anniversary of Holy Grail. And I was like, man, I hope we get through this entire night without politics and we just talk about Monty Python. And the Q&A, we got right to the end and somebody asked about Jimmy Kimmel, right? And I'm like, fuck. All right. And so I elbowed my kid. I'm like, we're out of here after this question. So, of course, he's going to back his boy. And he's like, he shouldn't have been fired. He did say what he said was not good. But then he said he shouldn't have been fired. And then a bunch of people in the crowd started cheering. And then one little fucking noodle-armed fuckhead right next to me goes, fascism! And I'm like...
The thing is, right.
Wait. I'm not done. I'm not done.
Sorry.
Yeah. So after that, John Cleese says yes. And there might... correct me if I'm wrong, Garrett. Is there a business deal behind this firing?
No.
So he confused the merger of Paramount and Skydance with ABC.
Well, no, Nexstar, there is a merger going on, and some people are pointing to that.
Some people are trying to claim that they want to be on the FCC's good side so that their merger goes through. Yeah, like that is on a completely like unrelated thing.
Next, is it ABC and Disney merger or Nexstar merger?
No, this is Nexstar and another.
Yeah, he said ABC was in a merger, and he got it confused with. Well,
you know, old people get confused.
He's 80. It's fine. I didn't care. I had a good time.
Fascism.
But that guy next to me going, fascism! And I just started laughing my ass off. And my kid's like elbowing me and telling me to stop. I'm like, no. But
it would be fascism to force somebody to not laugh at the other person.
Right.
It would be fascism, Gary. You gotta let it out.
Gotta let it out. You gotta let it out. Well, but we're seeing a lot of the same faces we did during COVID. Oh, look.
Oh, it's a fake nerd over here.
So this fucking retard.
His wife
said that there's only 3 science fiction plots. What if only, and if this goes on? And unfortunately, we are at the dark end of if this goes on.
Oh, really?
That line that...
And he's not talking about political assassination.
No.
He's not talking about that.
Not talking about
It's
Charlie
like,
Kirk.
Where are all you guys last week when Charlie Kirk got shot? There were no videos from all these people. Oh no, rest in peace. Oh, this is terrible. You got the little corporate speak of, we condone political violence, but nothing about the actual person and the thing that happened to him.
Well,
trying to
not
be
just last week. where were you back in 2020? Okay, where were you when they were literally silencing people over COVID?
Yep.
Where were you
They were
when it was
celebrating.
revealed that Twitter was infiltrated by the federal government and they were basically getting marching orders as well as Facebook?
Yep.
Where were you talking about fascism when literal fascism was happening?
They were telling you if you don't get a vaccine, you deserve to die. That's what they were
exactly.
saying.
Even Dave Chappelle, who's a liberal, who's on their side, was getting flack for having a trans opener. They were calling him transphobic. They
Well,
stood
remember,
up for
Patton
people.
Oswalt's been friends with Dave Chappelle for a long time. Threw him under the bus.
Yes.
For his cult.
Yep.
Threw him under the
did.
bus for his cult. He'd rather have his cult than his friend. That says everything about his scumbag.
Well, I mean,
Hey, Patton, what happened to your wife,
I was
mate?
just going to say.
What happened to your wife, mate, Patton?
What did happen?
Hello, Patton. What
I
happened
was
to your
about to bring it
wife?
up. I can't stand this dude. He's such a fake nerd, and everybody thinks he's
Yep.
like this actual nerd. I can't stand.
Where did he get this cred from? I don't even
I
understand.
have no idea.
He got-
It's just like Kevin Smith.
College
He was in a
humor
Blade
and
movie,
shot
he
and
was,
stuff
like-
like that.
Yeah,
really?
yeah. He was. There's a bunch of them out there. A bunch of people who are hosting
Will
nerd
Wheaton.
shows. Will Wheaton. None of these motherfuckers read comic books. No, but they just jumped on the nerd train. But yeah, he's one of them. You're absolutely right, Kaida. Let's hear what he has to say. He must be talking about Charlie Kirk, right?
When we crossed it, we're all supposed to rise up. That's way, way behind us. So we can't just stand up anymore. We gotta
It's got
roar
when you're
up,
4'10",
screaming, and link arms. All of us. This thing is coming for all of us.
There it
This
is.
is a
Yeah, not the assassination.
ancient evil.
but
Yeah,
that
the
is
unfunny comedian. I can't stand.
Somebody
this fucking
just
guy.
fucking died, and Jimmy Kimmel is on a 2-week hiatus because his advertisers and sponsors and all the individual broadcast channels said we're not going to partner with him. Like, what are we talking about? But this is.
Yeah.
There is a reason that this is the playbook. There's a reason this is what they do. And the sad part is because it's effective.
Yep.
The reason that the mainstream
Yeah.
media is lying about the shooter, lying about him not being a left-wing, radical. The reason that they're doing that is because it works. That's why when you go onto Facebook, like Kaida was saying, it's when you go onto these places, you see these people that, maybe you're friends with them in high school or found them in college or like whatever, some type, you don't maybe talk to them anymore, but you look and they're repeating this shit because it's effective. Like,
And
that's
all these
why they're
people
doing
are actors, so they can sell it.
Actors.
Yep.
Well, there's some. I think there's plenty of these fucking people that are totally bought in,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, I think Patton Oswalt is a fucking retard bitch. I 1000% believe that Patton Oswalt believes these things he's saying because I think he is that fucking stupid. So I think there's a handful of people out there that are just useful idiots, and to say useful with Patton Oswalt would be like maybe saying too much.
Yeah,
But-
exactly.
Yeah,
But I
think a
agree
lot
with
of
it.
them are bought in their
He
echo
drank
chamber.
the Kool-Aid. Mark Ruffalo. These are true believers. They are true believers. Let's hear what he has to say. The rest of the
shooting
way.
its shot right now. It sees its window, and it's trying again. It's
Hold on. What? Let me go
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
He
back
used
it
a
up.
term here.
and it's trying again. It's always going to try. A ancient evil that is shooting its shot right now. It's
Shooting its shot. Wow.
Shooting it. Fuck
Dude.
off, you piece
What a
of
piece
shit.
of shit.
He's not. Again, reminder. He's not talking about Charlie.
Not
Kirk.
talking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
an
no,
ancient
not even
evil got it shot off last week. You piece of shit.
Yep.
sees its window, and it's trying again. It's always going to try. We're always going to have to fight it. This is our time to fight it. And please, I can already see in the comments. Imagine in the comments people
See in the
going, "Oh, you're
cafeteria?
this
What the fuck?"
West Coast elite." I'm in the airport right now. I'm traveling to Austin today. I was in
Nobody
Raleigh
fucking cares.
last week. I'll be in Ohio next month.
That
doesn't
Whoa! Stop!
I was
He
in
just said
Ohio.
he's not. I'm not. He's trying to say I'm not a West Coast elite while I'm traveling on fucking tour. Shut the fuck up.
It's just subtle bragging.
Promoting his shit.
Fucking
man.
little retarded hobbit.
I'm like you. I'm going to be in Ohio.
I'm just like you. I'm traveling to these little flyover states with you simple-minded Midwesterners. I'm amongst you. I'm one of you as I go back to my mansion with my quickly acquired second wife, and in Beverly Hills.
He's a man of the people.
What
'cause he
happens
doesn't
to the
fly
first
private.
one, Patton?
Be in Milwaukee. I'll be in Wisconsin next. I travel all over the country. I love traveling this country. I love this country, and I love meeting all the people here. And I meet people.
What the fuck was that?
Somebody dragging a chair
Is that an
or
elephant?
blowing their nose.
He's trying to pretend like he cares about free speech.
I know, dude. This motherfucker. He's like, I love you little people in Wisconsin. In Milwaukee, whatever your town is called. I love this country.
PattonOswald.com, whatever the fuck.
Let me promo my tour while I talk about this.
Yeah.
Every day, every weekend doing comedy, and I know this is not what they voted for. Maybe they thought they were voting for something else.
It is.
Gosh,
it is what they voted for, man.
It's exactly
Popular vote, dude. Yes, it is.
No, this is not what.
If I could vote for Kimmel being gone, that's what I voted for. Yes.
Yeah.
Kimmel being gone, all of them being gone. I think that nobody would notice. Actually, it would be better for the world if they were gone. Now, they are free to speak wherever the hell they want. Go start a podcast. I can't wait.
Most people don't watch them.
Create your own ABC.
That's the thing. People didn't vote for this. It's like most people don't even care. Most people don't even know who these people are. Only 1 million people, like 1.5 million people, even watch his dang show.
No,
They're all old.
Yeah, well, most of
So
the
out of
people,
touch.
most of the people, especially in Hollywood, who are complaining about Kimmel being canceled, don't watch his show. They don't watch each other's shit. They don't even watch their own shit half the time.
They were voting for, and everyone that's been saying, "Oh, I supported Trump, but this isn't what I voted for." Well, now's your time to actually show that. Okay, please. This is an awesome country. And we're handing it over to frightened, short-sighted.
Somebody got killed.
Yeah,
Patton.
Someone was murdered.
He was murdered, assassinated 9 days ago. And you're crying as if Kimmel taking a couple of weeks fucking paid vacation is the fucking be all and end all.
Well, to them, it's the apocalypse. They don't fucking
my
care about
God.
the other
You
side.
can't see my eyes, but I'm rolling them so fucking hard. 'Cause, like, literally 5 years ago, y'all were on your cameras telling people to stay in the house for a virus with a 99% survival rating, and saying everybody that didn't do that was an evil person and they needed to die and all this other stuff. And now you want to sit here and act like this comedian in quotations getting shit canned because his show fucking sucks is like the worst thing to ever happen when a man literally got shot last week for speaking his fucking opinion. And you didn't get on your camera and say, "Oh, this is terrible. Oh, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Oh, pray for his family." But no, Jimmy Kimmel gets fucking canned. You want to shut the fuck up, dude. He's pissing me off, man. I can't stand
And
this
on
guy.
top of that, when Trump was kicked off of Twitter, Patton Oswalt was celebrating.
Oh,
Yes, he was.
Yes.
Of course he was.
Well,
Yeah,
Patton
it's
Oswalt
fine.
was also the guy during COVID from his mansion. To your point, Kaida was also famous for saying, "Well, you could just go get Uber Eats. What are you complaining about?"
Yeah.
You did.
Don't make me get my Bane mask out.
get it.
Hey, Patton, use the millions of dollars that you have to make a new network and host Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah,
you can do that.
Build your own ABC. Wasn't that what they told us? Build your own Twitter.
Yeah, you and all your cronies do it together, man. You have
They
the
do. It's
freedom to
called
do
Blue
that.
Sky. It's full of pedophiles and far left extremists.
Furries.
Grimnack, you are right. A member chat for 38 months. Thank you very much. He said he wanted to say fascist so bad right there.
Oh, he did.
You know he
He
did.
did.
He did. You could
He
tell.
looks like a gay auntie, dude. I can't stand him.
He does. Was that it? Was he going to say any more?
Oh, he's
after
got a
that?
little bit more.
Let's hear what the
And what,
why.
what these people are, we're handing it over to the wrong people, and equally great countries have been handed over to frightened, petty people.
Fright-
We got to stop.
frightened,
that.
petty
There it
people.
is.
And no
like
one's
Germany, Patton? Are you trying
Oh.
to say Germany?
A man was
There it is.
killed for engaging in civil discourse. The person you killed was the actual guy, the calmest of the calm, that wanted to sit down and talk.
And he was murdered by a frightened, petty person who was convinced, by your lot that people are going to start rounding up trans people.
Oh yeah, put them in camp. They're gonna remember. They're gonna exterminate all the gays.
Yeah.
Well, they do
Yeah.
see this as a petty issue, though, because there's that woman that said he's too small for anyone to matter. That's one of the great things about it. So he won't be a martyr because he's too small. So they do see it as
joke's on you.
and nobody got done.
Clearly.
Like, I'm glad you brought that tweet, whatever video up.
It was a
where
video,
She literally says like, no one cares about him. He's dead. He isn't martyr material. It's going to activate no one, and this is great.
Yeah.
Like she was cheering it on. Well, that stupid cow.
Well, if
you
he's
need
that
a word, yeah.
if he's that irrelevant, why would you celebrate his death, right?
Right. Yeah.
The amount of people that we've seen celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk should tell you that he mattered. It should tell you that he was important. They're going to fill up a football stadium probably with a memorial to him in a few days in Arizona.
So request to create new what's the word for it? New
Chapters, turning points.
chapters of Turning Point USA went from 2,000 to 60,000.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I think he's a little important.
I think
Yeah,
it also shows just how up their own ass they are. Like
Yeah.
they clearly have no idea about the common people.
How many? Do we know how many people saw this? By the way, do we know the kind of like the viewership that he gets on this type of
On this
stuff?
video. Let me
Yeah.
see.
There's just an interest, just as a matter of interest.
This is actually a third party that posted this video, so I don't have the original. I think it's on his
Instagram.
His Instagram, yeah.
Probably a lot.
In regards to Charlie Kirk's death, how much people it has activated, this thing has resonated globally. There are vigils happening in Korea for Charlie Kirk, right? This has woken up the right like I've never seen before. And I mentioned that, Obi-Wan Kenobi quote last week that by killing him, they've made him more powerful than they could have possibly imagined.
Yep.
And that's exactly what's happened.
Yeah.
And they will deny it.
Well, and they're going to continue. The meltdown is it's pretty significant in Hollywood. Of course, it's one of their own, and of course, they love these talk shows because it's a giant circle jerk. It's part of the whole cycle of promotion, and they're willing to take their losses on it. You know, Chris Gore's mentioned it, and he's right in the past. We love the red carpets especially. I love red carpet clips. They're the best. But they don't really promote any movie. What they're there for is the star. It's a little thing. Oh, you get a bunch of attention, so it's a little bonus for them. It is for them. It is not for us. It's not even. It's for Mark Milken to go get some good cuts, which I hope he gets for the rest of his life.
Price alone.
Absolutely. But that's what the late night talk show is. That's why they're willing to lose more money on it, because it's part of the promotion. And of course, Jimmy Kimmel owned by it's ABC, it's Disney, and it is surprising that Disney pulled him off the air. Like, even with it, and it took what we said, pressure from broadcast networks, which are dying, by the way. And this still falls under FCC, but as Ryan mentioned before, there's other rules that apply to. It definitely doesn't apply to us over here on the internet. But there are certain things to where they could get fined for what he said.
They need certain licenses. They're because they're under like a news subsect.
Yeah.
So it's for the generic broadcast channels, right? Like NBC, CBS, ABC. For those that are made available to every single person, like if you have enough fucking tinfoil and a wire, you can get access to those channels, right? Everybody for free, period, whoever you are in the country. Because of the nature of that, there is some sort of obligation for what you're saying to be somewhat in public interest, right? I believe that's the kind of like workaround, where it's not the same for like MSNBC or CNN or whatever, for these cable stations. Probably in part because there's something about that is subsidized and somehow, which makes it free for everybody. I don't really fucking know the details behind that. I just know the rules are different for those specific stations than any others.
Yep. So the strangest thing to come out of this week is Disney's being boycotted now by woke Hollywood.
Yes! I love it.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Oh, hilarious.
They've been saying this like it's a threat. If you guys don't bring him back, we will boycott. And we're like,
okay.
Oh no, don't do that.
Please don't.
Your terms are acceptable.
Please
Yes,
stop.
they
No.
are. Break
I
out
fell
Willy
asleep.
Wonka.
Break out the popcorn.
No.
I had the best sleep of my life when I went to sleep knowing that all these weirdos were canceling their Disney.
Yes.
Except you, Tatiana Maslany.
So
Oh yes.
I mean, this is worth the firing alone. If Damon Lindelof never fucking writes anything for the rest of his life again, the entire world wins. Damon Lindelof wrote Prometheus, wrote fucking Lost, wrote the.
Did he write that Watchmen show?
He wrote the worst fucking most hateful piece of scripted entertainment I have ever seen, The Watchmen show.
God awful.
It was
The funniest
fucking
part about
terrible.
all this again is that he hasn't been fired.
I know.
Ryan, a 2-week vacation is worse than an assassination for the left, okay?
Yeah, like that's obviously it says suspended indefinitely. What it means is probably they needed to talk to Kimmel and figure out the way forward, right? They needed to figure out how to make it work because we have people that are saying they're not going to show your shit. It was already going to be blacked out, or in its place was going to be a Charlie Kirk memorial, effectively.
Yeah.
At a lot of these local broadcast companies. So you got to bring him in. They had to talk to him face to face and be like, this is what's going on. How do we get from here to here? That's the reason for this suspension. And they're fucking canceling their Disney Plus. You got all these fucking pronoun in bio trans polyamorous fucking degenerate freaks out there that are furiously texting and calling their parents who hate their lifestyle to beg them to cancel their Disney Plus because they still get it on their parents' account.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it's for.
It's so
The
true.
entire audience of the acolytes. The entire audience of the acolytes.
Yes.
Oh, all of them. All three of them.
Oh, fire.
I'm canceling my Disney Plus.
Damon,
I'm not watching ESPN.
Wait, go back to that. Go back to that.
To show how stupid some of these fucking people are. There was, I saw people saying, contact your local provider and tell them to cancel your ABC subscription. And it's like, bro.
How that works.
Why?
It's free for everybody. You can't cancel ABC. You can't do that. You can't take ABC off of your fucking cable.
Take it away.
That's fucking hilarious.
Take it off.
So the best part about this is Damon Lindelof was writing a Star Wars movie. Remember, Ryan? And it got shit canned. So of course he's gonna vow to not work with Disney until Jimmy Kimmel Live is reinstated. I can't, in good consciousness, man. Disney fucking stock going up right now, dude.
It was
And when he comes back,
today.
what does he do then?
No, I know. It's
Does he go, now I'm going to continue not to because I don't actually have any work with them. So.
They can
Kind
all
of like Tatiana Maslany, huh?
Well, yes, we're gonna get to that next. So other people
What a high bar.
who other people who actually work for Disney. And this is very disappointing because I think a lot of people here want a She-Hulk season 2. I do.
I do too.
I want one so
Sure,
bad.
my
Genuinely,
reasons,
please
yeah.
give it to us.
Like, I feel betrayed.
I would pay
I've been
them to do it.
I think I care more about She-Hulk season 2 than Tatiana at this point. I've been campaigning for season 2, and this is the second time she's had a go at Disney, just because you can't keep her mouth shut.
No.
The first time she apologized for it, and then she's just done it again.
Cancel your Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN subscriptions. And if you can't tell what this is, that is Tatiana Maslany's Instagram, correct?
Yes.
And that is her with her little She-Hulk.
That's better CGI than the show.
It was. And so not showing up in Doomsday, I guess. That's just going out on a
Well,
limb.
remember, she got cut from Deadpool and Wolverine, and we know that she wasn't asked to be in.
Hold on.
Doomsday.
That was not true. She was never in Deadpool and Wolverine. That was a fucking like Mike Zero type of fucking lie that got spread. And then when she responded to it, she did it mocking the people that fucking believed it. And then people ran with that as in, well, she confirmed it. Like, that never happened. That was never a thing.
So brave, Tatiana.
Boo.
Boo.
Yeah, cancel your Disney Plus. I agree with her. Hey,
Yeah,
I think she should post this
100%.
every day for the next week.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I
This is the first
I love
time
how
I
she's
agree
using
with
an
all these
NPC
weirdos.
face, just a little. It's poetic, really.
It really is, and it does look better than it did in the actual show.
It
To be honest with you.
I can't wait for the.
Imagine that was walking around in the show. That would have been hilarious.
Inevitably, once he comes back on air, I can't wait for them to say, "We did it! We brought him back!" It's like he was never fully gone.
He's never.
Gosh,
Yeah.
he was never fired.
Stupid.
Also, Our favorite guy.
Of course.
Hey, you know the funniest part about this? Look at the caption. He spelled. Oh no, he fixed it. He had spelled speech wrong. He said SPEACH. Now he fixed it. Look, you see, it says edited. It says edited. He fixed it.
You see, heterosexuality isn't his first language.
No, it's not.
If somebody can make a meme of adult pretender and change the content to a pretender at the bottom, I'd really appreciate it. So.
Adult diaper would be more, I think, in line with that
Can
one.
someone explain to me why he
Kimmel.
commented "yay gay" right underneath?
Already shipped.
Yeah. What? What?
Yay gay. I got you don't understand.
Just to emphasize how much of a piece of crap this guy is, right? Standing with Jimmy Kimmel. Where was he when Gina Carano was fired? Was he standing with her anywhere at all?
No. Of course not.
He was sitting
didn't
on
put
a
out a
fucking
tweet.
dick, is what he was doing. He wasn't standing up for her.
He was living in safety. That what he was saying was absolutely in line with the mob.
But also,
Remember when he tried to get Gina Carano to put pronouns in her bio?
Yep.
look, this is a big deal because Pedro Pascal, by the way, is the star of 2 of your properties, Marvel and Star Wars. Pedro Pascal is also the same person who just a few fucking months ago came out and supported Rachel Zegler against Disney, right? In the aftermath of those things dropping, where a lot of people from Disney, the people that were behind the movie, let spill what exactly happened, how Rachel Zegler refused to shut the fuck up, and all of those things. In response to that, he went out there and was supportive of Rachel Zegler while he was employed by Disney. And he's still employed by Disney, and now he's doing this for Kimmel. That is a much more impactful and problematic, if you're Disney, statement than fucking Tatiana Maslany. You're not doing shit with anyway.
Yep.
Also shows a contradiction, and that everybody was right about the Gina thing, that you're only leaning one way, because Gina put out a tweet, which if you look in hindsight, she was kind of correct on.
Absolutely.
And y'all fired her.
Kind of correct. 100%
You know
correct.
what I'm saying?
100% correct.
A reshared
But no.
Instagram story. Yes.
Yep.
That's
That wasn't-
crazy, dude. He won't stand for Gina, but he'll get on his knees for Kimmel. That's fucking wild.
Well,
Which is
anything
difficult
that he
'cause he's
likes.
already
He
on
won't
his
be the
knees.
only thing
Mel.
gobbling during turkey season, I'll guarantee you.
Yeah.
that.
It's on his.
It's just solidifying their own space among the elite. That's all it is.
Yep. And it's certainly on their mind when Patton Oswalt goes, "Oh, I know you're going to say I'm an elitist from the West Coast." Yeah, you are.
You are.
You are.
Right.
You
100%.
are not in touch with the average middle class American, working class American, and you're going to go even further. We talked about this before the show, but Hollywood's had some rough times over the last 5 years. Their ticket sales have not even gotten close to what they were in 2019. Box office, they're charging more for tickets, and they're still making less money. As a matter of fact, they're a significant percentage behind 2019, which was the last year of full movie releases. Let's not talk about streaming and how much money they're losing on that as well. They're losing customers. So the ticket sales, I mean, I guess one of the best examples we've seen are the ticket sales between, Man of Steel and Superman. And Man of Steel sold 3 times the amount of tickets than Superman. And that's indicative for a lot of movies right now. It's to the point where they stopped reporting ticket sales. The only way we figure it out is by extrapolating it off of the average price of a ticket sale off the total of a movie. And that's just a guess, but they used to actually count them, and they stopped in around, correct me if I'm wrong, Odin, 2020, 2021 was the time they stopped reporting ticket sales because they were down so much. Ratings are down across the board. People aren't watching as much TV. They have more choices. Hollywood it competes against itself. It competes against podcasters. It competes against you out there. And the last thing they need after 2 work stoppages in the last 5 years is pissing off half of America some more. Like this is the worst route you could possibly take, but they're going to rally for Jimmy Kimmel. They're so fucking empty-headed and stupid, yet evil at the same time. And what needs to happen is for the people with common sense in Hollywood right now, you need to call this shit out. Like We are no longer in a time where you're like, I'm just trying to go along to get along. I need to keep my job. You aren't going to have a fucking job. As a matter of fact, you're losing jobs as we speak. Atlanta's pretty much shutting down for Marvel, and all those jobs are going to the UK. I just spoke to somebody who works regularly in Hollywood, and he says, I'm the only one working, and that's because he knows a big time producer. Otherwise, there's a lot
That's why the WGA right now is protesting outside Disney. And it's just because they've got no work to go to anyway. They've got all the free time in the world to. My favorite part is that they're standing in the middle of the road to make it look like they've got a picket line, but people are still working at Disney. So they're having to run out of the way of cars which are driving at them and then go back in the road for the photo opportunity before they run away again.
Yeah. Well, what was it? Drunk 3PO was talking about on Daily this morning that there was a protest in front of, I believe it was Disneyland, about this. And then the protesters are going to go into Disneyland.
What? They're just there for a day out.
So,
I'll join in.
So they're protesting. They're boycotting Disney.
Protesting outside of an abattoir.
Yeah. And then they're going to go into Disneyland, which is hilarious.
You know what?
That's
Checks
not
out.
how protesting
Well,
works.
that's what here.
Or boycotting works.
We can't take the piss out of you as good as you're doing yourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, come on,
Seriously.
leave some for the rest of us,
Please.
for goodness sake.
Please.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
It's not fair, but God, it's funny.
Oh, it is.
We
very
live in
funny.
parody world at this point, but and we have to laugh at this point because otherwise we have to think about, like Ryan mentioned it earlier. Colbert is trying to push I am Jimmy Kimmel, so they can deflect.
We are Jimmy Kimmel.
We are Jimmy Kimmel.
After a week of We Are Charlie Kirk, it is now We Are Jimmy Kimmel.
No, we fucking.
and they're
Because it's basically the same thing, right, guys?
they're
Oh, yeah, totally.
specifically trying to change the narrative because they know how bad this looks, because it's the worst of the worst. Somebody was murdered and they want you and the rest of the public to forget about it as soon as possible. And the most disappointing thing, as Ryan mentioned earlier, it's working. When I heard when John Cleese brought up at the Majestic Theater last night about Kimmel getting canceled, a lot of people fucking applauded his support for Kimmel, and they like a lot. And it can be discouraging. So maybe focus on a lot of the memorials that are happening for Charlie Kirk. That irrelevant guy who's not going to be a martyr has memorials all around the country. We just had a huge one here in San Antonio.
Yeah.
All around the world they're happening. Somebody just mentioned in the chat there's going to be one right down the street from Folsom Prison, which I think I know where that is because we heard. I was in the camp. I think there's an amphitheater right next to Folsom Prison, and we heard Willie Nelson playing one night. We were like sitting next to the fence listening to Willie Nelson at the amphitheater down the street. So maybe it's there. But there's going to be huge ones, and then I think his funeral is Sunday, correct?
Sunday. Mm-hmm.
It's
Yes.
Sunday,
Yeah,
and
people are going back to church and everything. Too.
Yeah.
It's great to see. God uses tragedy like that to do good, and He really has. In the wake of all this negativity, you see a lot of the negativity, the people celebrating all that bullshit, but there is a lot of great stuff. I went to a vigil in Arlington Heights, which is where he was born there and raised there, and his family were at this vigil, and it was great to see because it's not a huge city, and there were 3,000 people there. 3,000 people there. So this, like Gary was just saying, it's happening all around the world. There's a lot of great things happening, despite all the negativity. And these people, like we've been saying for a while, they are losing. They are getting more desperate. They're doing dumber shit, like this. This is dumb.
And they're doing dangerous shit again.
Yes.
To say that the hyperbolic rhetoric around the transmission issue has not led to the violence that's happened over the course of the last couple of years is naive and ridiculous. It's absolutely led to it. You have a lot of mentally ill people, but we also don't want to protect them with mental illness. There's also people who are just evil and fucking deliberate. Okay.
Right.
They might be broken, but and of course there's mental illness involved with ever wanting to commit violence or kill somebody, but it's not hidden behind some disease, right? This was a deliberate act. And it's done because some people are pushing hysteria, absolute fucking hysteria, and have been for 10 years. And people have been saying something bad is going to happen out of this. Something bad happened. That's something bad. The shoe finally dropped, right? And God, Hollywood wants to change the narrative as much as they can. So they're, and I'm really interested to see these protests for Kimmel. Like, are the signs handwritten? I could be wrong on this one. Are the signs
the WGA ones were handwritten. The ones outside Jimmy Kimmel's office were pre-printed.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is Disney, the Disney offices. Hundreds of people, hundreds.
The entire audience for the Jimmy Kimmel show.
Yeah.
Let's go to
the
Disneyland now.
The camera is framed in a very specific way.
They're not panning out at all, are they?
No, they're not.
Do not pan right, for the love of God.
But that's the thing. Like, look, if all the people that are out now, they're tweeting and stuff like this about Jimmy Kimmel now, if all of them had been watching his show, Disney probably wouldn't have suspended him, even if there was backlash, because he actually got good ratings.
Nobody's talking about that, man. Y'all are the modern audience. Like, y'all get on Twitter, you have millions of views on your tweets, thousands of likes, all these tweets all stand for Jimmy Kimmel and all this. None of you niggas was watching the show.
I was
none of you.
Okay, maybe not.
It's so ridiculous.
No, you're right. And the ones that were actually, there were some watching the show, but that's it. It's like the argument with the Acolyte audience. Like, though there was a very passionate audience, they were just really small, a really small audience. And nobody really cares. Again, they just want to push this narrative. Oh my God, there's fives and tens of people there.
Whoa.
There's ones of people there.
Whoa.
Even Deadline reported them as 300.
What are we gonna do?
Are you next? It says, "Are you next?"
Did they report this as
I
300?
didn't realize that.
This
I didn't
is
realize
30.
that all of us were hosts of late night shows had.
Keep it right there. Keep it right there. That sign on the right. Are you next? That's a good question. That's a good question.
We're asking that after Charlie Kirk got fucking shot.
Yep.
A voice in opinion.
Are you next to be shot? Is that what you're saying? I think that's what you're saying.
Because a higher chance of something like that happening versus, oh, you have a multi-million-dollar show that you get put on leave for a very short time for.
And even if he's gone, oh no.
Oh,
the guy whose ratings are in the shitter now has to retire with the tens of millions of dollars that he has. Whatever will he do?
Oh, let me get my violin out.
Yeah.
I think my favorite sign was, "This is literally what happened in Andor." And it's like, firstly, barely anyone knows what that was. It's like they built a Death Star? Like, what are you on about?
No, did you see the one where it said, "Did you watch Andor?" And everybody's like, "Nobody
No,
knows."
there was one, "This is literally what happened in Andor," is the sign.
The other one I thought was funny is that they're trying to like turn the Charlie Kirk meme around, saying he was the moderate one, and it's the guy with the mega hat and the NPCs whispering in his ear. He was the moderate one. It's like, Jimmy Kimmel's not moderate, dude.
Oh, that's great.
He wanted people to die.
No.
The funniest son I've ever seen. Answer is no. It's like, no, I did watch. I mean, I personally watched Andor, but you're asking regular people? No.
Was that a counter protester? Like,
more people watched The Acolyte than watched Andor.
Yes.
That is,
Which is
that
kind of
is
sad.
truth.
Very sad.
Like, now, obviously, you got to look at the actual viewer number, not the Nielsen ratings minutes watch number, like to do that. But yeah, it's not all that impressive.
Now, guys, I want to give them the best optics. Okay, this is a further back footage, so you can see the entire audience. Okay, so
okay.
What are you laughing for? Why are you laughing?
No, I just remembered the joke. That was all.
So this is a totality.
Yeah,
that's
Okay, is this what Deadline said was 300 people?
Hundreds, yes, hundreds of people.
That is not 300 people.
It's about
might be
60.
100 people.
It's about 60.
Are you counting the people who are just walking down the street like that? Those two ladies right there who are shopping.
Count everyone that drives past in the cars. Everyone that drives past, they're also pretty.
Are you counting the people who work in the building behind them too?
Yeah.
I could buy that maybe throughout the course of the day and the entire thing filtering in and out that you might have had 200 to 300 people there. But obviously that's not 300 just by itself.
I've been to that building.
And the cars.
I've been inside that building.
Wake up, Ethan. Wake up.
Look how oppressed they are as they're about to go to Starbucks right after this.
Civil disobedience now.
Somebody who's already doing the Starbucks run, mate. Don't worry about it.
So in this one,
yeah, it's the first, but this is literally what your show Andor is about.
Matt Damon knows this.
What does that even mean? Catches praise for no reason.
What does that even mean?
Swear as well.
What does that even mean?
Oh my God.
That David is retarded, and he
Is that like maybe it's a
Martian?
reused sign for the different protests you went to?
God,
don't
I
know.
wish I was there. Are they gonna do another protest? Because somebody needs to troll this. Somebody needs to go there with a Charlie Kirk sign and a freedom shirt on. See what happens.
Yeah, you might get shot. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
I think Disparu had the best one. What are we worried about? They're gonna build a Death Star.
What the? What else happened?
That's what I'm talking about. Get rid of that rat. I'm so glad. Boycott that stupid rat. Make me mad.
Do what you want. It's a free country.
The irony
Not
of
free
all that
speech,
is let's see what's actually been happening. They want to portray Trump and MAGA as fascists and blah blah blah. What actually happened? The guy who was out there speaking his mind and disagreeing and things like that was shot and murdered. If you're going to talk about like what side, like how close is that to fascism, that sounds a little more closer to fascism than what we've been seeing from the government. And then to have the mainstream media go out there and not for the government, just by themselves come up and try to make up lies and push lies and misinform people, put out propaganda. Doesn't that sound a little bit like what the empire was doing? Now, they were doing it as the government, but these corporations have been doing it. They are the entities that are doing that, putting out misinformation to the people. That's exactly what Jimmy Kimmel was doing, right? Like, you can try to draw some comparisons if you want, but in reality, if you look a little closer and you realize that Jimmy Kimmel, like the reason he's not there is not because Trump called Bob Iger and was like, get this motherfucker off the air. That's not it. Like, if that was the reality, why wasn't all this shit happening fucking for like 2016 to 2020, right? Why wasn't all this shit happening then? And it's because the nature of where we're at now is much different than where we were then. People are really tired of the woke bullshit. They've seen past the mainstream media lies. And then somebody went out there and said that, like Jimmy Kimmel did, those lies about the assassin. And you had advertisers and broadcasters say, this is too far. We're not going to air this shit if it continues this way. But they're trying to spin it into this bullshit thing.
The silent majority is the silent majority for a reason. They're the majority. Like, they saw it in their TV, in their games, in their comics, and they're like, well, you know, it might affect this, but I'll just read something else, or I'll watch something else, play something else. And now it's gotten to the point where now even just the regular people are like, oh, you're pulling too far. This is it. And now the silent majority is not silent anymore. And they can't handle the fact that they are literally a fringe minority of people who the majority let them have control. And that's not happening anymore.
No. And just to show you how much effort SAG-AFTRA is putting into their campaign outside Disney, Strike Captain Alyssa Phillips said, I didn't think I would have to whip this out again because they're using the same, like, placards that they used for the WGA strike
Of course.
a few years ago. They can't even be bothered to make one specially for this occasion.
They can't afford it.
Authentic.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
That's the Film Actors Guild. Disparu.
Matt Damon. Maybe that's what he was referencing.
Matt Damon. So fives and tens of people have been protesting it. I think there's some protests outside of was it New York ABC Studios or Disney Studios? Yeah.
They've only got a limited time though, otherwise they'll get murdered on the fucking streets.
And I wouldn't be. I think there was a
wave the banner and off.
There was one in front of the theater where Jimmy Kimmel is, and Ryan might not be far off. They might actually get the same people who are audience members because they pull them off the street. By the way, a lot of those audience members just get pulled off the street. They're free tickets. It's pretty easy to go to one of their shows if you really want to sit through that.
Yeah. And the protest outside his office was just pre-packed. They were all anti-Trump signs. There were nothing about Jimmy Kimmel. They're all pre-printed. I only saw 6 people in a photograph. I don't even know how many people were there.
Yeah, I'm guessing this isn't really super authentic, and unions are behind it. Big shocker. Well, there's a lot of people who don't have any work right now, so they have some extra time to pick it. I would say.
Yeah.
I would say.
Make
Okay.
a couple bucks on the side.
So before this happened, Sunday night there was the Emmys. Surprisingly, unsurprisingly,
The Emmys happened?
Yes, they happened. They actually
Wow,
handed
you
out
don't watch?
awards. They handed out awards to a bunch of shows that most people have never even heard of. I was talking about this earlier in the week. The Pit won a couple. Have you heard of The Pit?
I actually started watching that the other day, and it's actually pretty good.
It's not like the
Yeah,
ER.
my wife watched it.
Yeah, at first they got to an episode where it was like, oh, they're doing pro-abortion. I'm not watching this. And then by the end of the episode, the woman that was enabling her had a miscarriage, and I'm like, oh, this is peak storytelling. My bad.
There you go.
Just keep watching.
I'm back in.
But it's
Good or
pretty
bad?
It's actually really good show.
I asked my chat, and they're like, "What? What is it?" You know, and like it's our job, but there's so many shows out there, it's impossible to say. And like, hey, some shows, one that I wanted to win, The Penguin, won a couple, which was good.
Deserve.
But didn't bring up
meme was
Charlie
too good.
Kirk. They brought up Palestine a lot. That got brought up a lot, but no
was a
mention
big
of
scene.
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, well, how
And
crazy
Ice.
is it, right? This is the time to stay away from politics. After we had a political assassination that was in part caused by the very people that have been up there repeating and spreading lies about people on the right. What a time for them to decide, let's stay a little bit political free when it comes to our hosts for this. Wild.
And the host tried. Like to
I'll
give
tell you what though, if they think Christianity's radical and extreme, wait till they get a load of Islam. Okay.
Yeah. And I stepped away for a second, but I heard you talking about The Pit. I have not seen it. I have heard good things about it.
So have I.
It's no while, and it's also from the guy who did ER, by the way. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't. that
Yeah.
makes
So
sense.
no
But I
while
know
in
why.
ER, obviously.
There's so many
I
shows
was
out there.
I
It gets
suggested
it gets lost in the shuffle. So when I hear The Pit, I'm like, what the fuck is The Pit? What does it got to do with anything?
like 911.
And it
You hear
got
that,
nominated.
Joe?
It got nominated for like 13 Emmys, but half the shows you literally have not heard of. You just haven't. But the host went out to his credit and tried to say we're just gonna have fun tonight. Didn't really happen as the evening went on. It got a little worse and worse, and the one Jewish actress came out and said, "Go Birds, fuck ICE, and free Palestine." And then she had to explain herself afterwards, and it was just the stupidest thing you ever heard.
My favorite is, did you see that basically they were using it and they had to blur out her shoulders?
Yes.
Like Hamas,
Yeah.
Hamas
it halal.
propagandists were bragging about this person calling that out, but in the picture they used, they had to blur the entire top half of her body because her shoulders were showing.
Yeah.
It was so
Oh
fucking
my
funny.
god.
It also cost, I think it was 23 grand or something like that to say those words because they wanted to keep speeches to 45 seconds. And she was like, no, this means this much to me. I'll pay the difference.
Yeah, fuck the Boys and Girls Club. You know.
You can see it on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the celebrities bankrupted this total.
It's like,
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Finally, I just want to say, finally, go Birds, and free Palestine. Thank you.
She said, "Fuck ICE." By the way,
yeah. It was
So beautiful and brave. So beautiful.
so
yeah,
beautiful
yeah.
and brave.
Go over there. Go over there.
I love how they're using that as an incentive for them to talk less, and they're just like, I don't fucking care.
I don't care.
Yeah. They care more about
fuck
getting the
boys and girls.
virtue points than actually contributing to solving the problem they're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to show her two pictures. Just two pictures. I want to show her.
I hope it's Sydney Sweeney.
I want to show her Iraq in early 1970s, and then I want to show her Iraq now. You know,
Or Iran.
and
you mean.
we're gonna play a spot the difference. Iran, sorry, not
Yeah.
Iraq. And we're gonna play spot the difference. Okay.
As somebody who's been over there, she would not have a great time if she was
No.
walking around over there.
No,
I think Little Platoon had the best comment, which was, they think you deserve gravity.
Damn.
Savage. We also got one of the greatest moments in award show history. There's a better there's a better video than that out there.
I wanted the Penguin to win, but
Adam Carolla.
this joke's too good.
Yeah, there's a video I put in FNT Biz.
Okay, let me grab that one.
Yeah, that's better than that because
And
that's
that's not even Elizabeth Banks, most embarrassing award
It's
show.
not.
That when she was out there fucking complaining about Steven Spielberg never having any like women.
Oh, yeah.
Like that was her, and someone immediately was like, "The color purple."
Color
and she's
purple.
like, "Oh yeah," she's like,
Oh,
"Oh,
yeah, that
yeah,
one.
I messed up. That's on me. My bad."
And it's still not even her most embarrassing. Remember where she was? Is she the one who was talking about the Charlie's Angels?
She directed
Yeah.
Charlie's
Oh, yeah.
Angels.
He directed
yes.
it.
Why?
Directing it,
Yeah, it's
starred
not for
in
the
it.
men, and then the men didn't come. Why didn't the men come to our movie? It's like,
Yeah.
what
Told us
happened?
not to.
Oh no, what happened?
And when was the last time a directing category had 5 women and 1 man? Now, yeah, I did not bother to look that up, but I think we all agree it was never. And this year's nominees are Helen Shaver for The Penguin,
Good show.
I did want to do it.
Shannon Murphy for Dying for Sex,
Never heard of it.
That name though.
Looks like she
Wait,
is
no,
now.
wait.
Hold up. Dying for Sex is where she gets cancer. She divorces her husband so she could have unlimited amounts of sex.
yeah.
Wasn't that a
That
true
was
story?
the one. No, that was the one that Disney Plused on the front
Yes.
page of Disney
Yes.
Plus.
Oh,
I get to see and everything.
That's why nobody saw it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sirens,
I haven't heard of it.
Jennifer Getzinger for The Penguin,
Good show.
Let's go.
Well done.
Leslie Linka Glatter for Zero Day, and Philip Barantini for Adolescence. Which is kind of poetic if you think about it, because that means Philip is the oneer. You know. All right, the Emmy goes to
What is that?
Philip Barantini.
Still makes me laugh every time.
That does not get old. That does not get old.
that is
irony,
no wonder.
Now
irony.
we
I
can
think,
talk.
I think Elizabeth in the Banks needs to go into comedy because her comedic timing is just perfect every time.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
intentional comedy, though.
Exactly.
That was
Hey, look, if it works, it works. You know.
Fair.
And Adolescence is the one show that Netflix didn't do the Netflix adaptation and actually race swapped from a black kid to a white kid.
Wow.
Yeah, good.
That entire thing was like just a battle between propagandas. Which one was more powerful?
The writer said it was. I mean, he literally said it was propaganda. It was sent to send a message, even though they fundamentally changed everything, the story that was based on.
Yeah, it's taught in our schools now.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's why.
Even though they call him an incel when he was 12.
I fucking hope so.
Well, no, there's a woman that's interviewing him. And she goes, "Are you an incel?" And he's 12. It's like,
I'm 12.
We're all incels at 12, okay?
I'm playing with fucking Lego, okay? And Star Wars toys.
Unless, of course, you have some.
Does not give the message.
Unless, of course, you have some female teacher.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh boy. Yeah.
It's funny because it's true.
It's funny because it's true. Dude, you see one getting popped every week now.
Dude, for real. What the fuck is going on?
It's worse
They're
on
getting
TikTok.
jailed as well. They're getting jailed.
I will
heavily.
say some of like the funniest fucking tweets I've ever seen in my life are when that stuff happens and a picture comes out of the teacher and they're just butt fucking ugly and like people be like, arrest the kid too. Like,
oh no. Oh God. So yeah, Hollywood ain't gonna change. But man, them boycotting Disney was one of the funny. I needed a good fucking laugh, and that was that provided it.
the thing they're gonna
well-needed
think
levity.
that it worked. Like they're gonna think that it worked because again, he's not fired. This is a
That's what I said.
indefinite suspension while they figure everything out. So it's gonna be really annoying when he comes back.
We
and
did it.
Look
We
at the
did it,
power we
everybody.
have, everyone.
That's gonna
Fucking
happen.
retards.
Let's pat
He'll
ourselves. on the
definitely be
back.
back, and in the next like 2 weeks, he'll be back on the air. Gonna give some kind of bullshit apology, and then we're gonna go on from there. And all the people that were championing him are still not gonna watch the fucking show.
Yep.
There is a chance. Look, if I'm Kimmel and I'm a fucking piece of shit and I'm manipulative and stuff like this, there's a chance if I'm Kimmel, I see the momentum, I see the people that are calling this out, and I decide that I'm not going to do anything they want me to do. I'm going to tell them if I go on air, I'm going to say the worst shit you could possibly fucking imagine. So you're going to have to fire me. And they force him to fire him or buy out his contract or whatever, so that he can kind of keep that wave to start whatever else he wants to do, whether it's his own podcast or whatever. If I'm Kimmel, I would like consider doing that.
That's probably already in the works as a plan B right now.
That would have to insinuate that he's smart enough to do that, though.
Well, I think he actually is, because I'm trying to remember where I heard this, but they're saying that he's trying to get out of his contract right now, so that's a very good possibility.
I mean, they're not going to renew. It's unlikely they'll renew the contract because the show is bombing so much.
No.
So would they bring him back if they're gonna?
Well, his contract ends in May. He could just fucking quit right now and just say, I quit over protest. He'd get all the accolades from his side. And that's about how much time he would need to start a podcast anyway. So I would say he just quit, and just say, I won't go back. And again, that would look great to his side. That would embolden them. And they can all say, we are Jimmy Kimmel. Who in the fuck would want to say that? But yeah.
Retards, Gary, retards.
Yep.
No, retards are smarter than that.
Okay, fair enough. That's probably an insult to retards.
Yeah, we don't want to disrespect. We got a little bit of good news. Somebody who was canceled did get a gig today.
Yeah.
It was announced today. Gina Carano got a TV show, and it's in Vegas. So she won't have to travel very far, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But she got what? You going to bring the article up, Garrett?
Yeah, hold on, let me find it.
So who's making the show?
I don't know. I just read the headline, like most people. I think it's one of the producers of Get Out, which is not my favorite movie. Gina Carano signs up for Vegas crime series Logan's Reign. It's not Logan's Run, Logan's Reign. Logan's Run is a movie that got me through puberty. Teaming with Get Out producers for first TV project since The Mandalorian. That's good. Good for her. And she announced it today. She's back to work. Yeah. I hate those things too. Gina Carano is about to hit streets of Vegas 6 weeks after The Mandalorian star saw her discrimination lawsuit against Disney and the Kathleen Kennedy-run Lucasfilm settled in favor after being fired in 2021 from Star Wars series Sin City Rays. Carano is stepping into the vigilante shoes. I wasn't done reading that sentence. Jesus Christ.
Of Logan Reign?
Shoes of Logan Reign. Thank you.
I thought you had it. Sorry, bro. I thought you had it.
Man, you are optimistic.
Logan don't got it. He don't
Logan
got
Reign is I ain't got it. Is someone I have been craving to bring to life, Carano told Deadline today of the burgeoning project. I'm bringing every ounce of what I am as an actress and what I have learned in this industry, well, that they're a bunch of backstabbing motherfuckers, to this role. And at this moment, I have a lot to give. She's being very nice. No, I'll say it for her. I'll say it for her. But good for Gina. Good for Gina for getting a gig. Congratulations, lady. Well done. Well done. Okay, nerdy stuff. What do we want to start with?
Well, we got The Witcher.
Can we talk about how Superman is on streaming already?
Yes.
Even though James Gunn said it's going to be a long time after Peacemaker came out before Superman was on streaming.
We could start there.
James Gunn lies.
As of
what?
No.
Ridiculous.
I'm sure all tens of people are excited to watch it, man.
Well, yeah, as of today, right? It's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Yes. It's on HBO Max, and they pushed a trailer right before Peacemaker season 2. I love in Peacemaker season 2. We'll get to that in a second. This clearly adult show has this little video game thing, and then it shows Superman and the DC logo, and then it gets into bisexual orgies and pure boredom. But Superman is on HBO Max today, and yes, as Ryan stated, it was supposed to be a long time until it ended up free on streaming. It is when was the movie released? It was
July 66 days ago last Sunday. So
it's not even 3 months.
No,
it's not
about 70 odd days.
Yeah. Still minus 39.6 million box office too. So
it's still in the box office. When I know all the Snyder fans out there are waiting for the day it leaves the theaters completely, so they can have that total, so they can just bring that number up all the time now, because it did not beat Man of Steel without adjusting for inflation. That brilliant movie, Superman. But yeah, you can all watch it on HBO Max now.
Woo.
Great.
Yay.
Is anybody going to go back
Superman.
and watch it? Yeah, TikTok Superman. That's a perfect description.
Don't panic, Gary. It currently averaged $55 per theater yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Don't count it out yet.
Yep.
Still
Got it
394
done.
Still
screens.
time.
I heard it was guaranteed $800 million.
If they keep it in theater for the next for the next 3 years, it still won't make it.
It might. No, actually, I'm not sure.
With the rate of dropping,
It wouldn't
no.
do it.
No, it won't.
Oh, $1 billion. I was hearing billion. It was guaranteed to make $1 billion.
Just like Supergirl.
Supergirl's going to make $1 billion too.
Colin Campion.
Yeah.
And he's right about everything.
If Supergirl gets over like 300 million, I'd be surprised.
I would be
I think that's where we are right now, actually. Yeah.
I kind of want it to do better just because it'll be hilarious if Supergirl beats Superman.
That would send such a wrong
No,
message.
no,
though.
no, because then they'll be like,
No.
girls get things
Yeah,
done.
It'll make it so much
Exactly.
I
fun.
hope it bombs. is what
I don't know. For the chaos factor, that would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
would-
It'll
Oh,
go
that's
very-
wrong.
Again, Hollywood
That would be
people
kinda
will get
funny.
the wrong message.
They won't know what to do if that happens. They'll just...
No.
We're just gonna
Up
move forward with
next,
Supergirl now.
Clayface.
What's that deadline?
Oh,
article you
Clayface.
got?
That's what? Haven't they got some Dick Flying Grayson imagery?
There's a
in,
bunch of
Clayface?
posters in the background, and everybody's
Yeah.
like, Joker's just been introduced into the DCU because of a poster, some graffiti on the wall in the back. Yeah, it's like, God, stop.
They use Spider-Man on the graffiti of Morbius, so like it's not. it's not
Batman
the same
introduced to
thing.
the DCU on graffiti.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Hey,
Fucking hell.
well, speaking of the DCU, which technically its first act was to fire Henry Cavill, this week we got a clip of The Witcher, something that Netflix, even in their big promotion thing called To Dumb, they did earlier in this year, where they showed scenes of One Piece, which doesn't come out until 2026. They showed Stranger Things. They showed everything except for this. Didn't breathe a word of it. And to the point where I'm like, is this show even coming out now? Well, we just got some news. We got a release date. It's coming out October 30th, so a little over a month from now. And poor Liam
Is it a jump
Hemsworth.
scare?
Poor Liam Hemsworth.
No.
He gets the shit into the stick, man.
Yeah, it's messed
because
up,
he's
man.
the
He
little
chose
brother.
the fucking. He said yes to the role. Fucking
He looks
deal
like
with
he's
it.
wearing a skin suit, a corpse, or something else.
Dude, and he just does not look good at all as The Witcher. And isn't that's the little Asian girl who saves Henry Cavill
X-Ray
at the
Girl.
end?
That's her name.
Yeah, it's X-Ray Girl. So Henry Cavill's last act, if nobody watched season 3, was to get saved by her at the end. He didn't even get a hero moment at the end.
With this guy, I
Never.
can kind of believe it. The fight in this, he gets battered for nearly all of it, only to use a move that he could have used right at the start. And if you compare his sword fighting skills to Henry Cavill, whereas you felt with Cavill, everything was exact and precise and controlled, he just looks like he's flailing around like I would with a sword in this.
I haven't seen it. This is making me.
Oh, you haven't seen this?
Oh,
It's
I
not
haven't
much.
seen
It's
it.
not much of a sword fight.
No,
you know, like
no.
I don't think
Like
there's
a
gonna be too much
slapstick.
of that stuff for you to break down, Shad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a clip. It's not even a trailer. This is a clip. And quite frankly, I'm guessing this is probably one of the only semi-solo things you're going to see Liam Hemsworth as the Witcher in, because the rest of the show, he'll be surrounded by 3 or 4 women who are
the bitch.
who are the main part of the story.
It's true.
Oh,
The poster for
Relegated
this,
to the background.
the poster for this was him standing at the back with his weapon sheathed and 2 women in fighting poses guarding
Yeah.
him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gary, didn't correct me if I'm wrong, but for the other seasons, didn't they usually put out a clip of just like a fight sequence
Yes.
like this against some? Yeah, that's what I thought as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So this is unusual. It's just unusual that he's almost alone in the scene. That's
Almost.
Dude,
but not quite.
okay.
Where do these people go during the fight? This I don't know.
I broke out my autism on season 3, and we counted screen time, how much screen time per minute he had.
dude.
Remember in the video, and it was he was in a 1/3 of his own fucking series.
Oh,
You had it down to the minutes.
We did, because I'm watching the show. I'm like, he's not in the fucking show. We gotta.
To be kind of fair, that's how it is in the books too. He's like in 1/3 of the books, yeah, except for like the last one, which actually centered around Geralt.
But in this, he loses for most of the fight, so they wouldn't have wanted anyone else in because then they'd have to get beaten as well.
Yeah.
So this way it had to be a solo thing.
Well, I mean, and the
I'm glad
books.
I didn't watch season 3.
Yeah, don't. And the books definitely have the girl is the key to everything factor to it,
they do.
which is so fucking tired now. But at least, in the game, I can set my horse on fire, drive off a cliff, and maybe eventually find some boobs. I'm just looking for the boobs. I'm trying to get to the sauna. That's all I'm trying to do.
It's like the Emmys.
Yeah, I do. Well, hey, we didn't even talk. Sydney Sweeney saved the Emmys, man. That just
yeah,
Man.
yeah, she looked amazing.
good God.
Ooh.
But here, let's watch
Incredible talent.
this. Talents. Okay, plural.
It's a wraith. Stand back. With these words, your mortal shall meet my fate at fiery hell.
It's a 180p Wraith.
My internet's crapping out, so I'm only getting a single frame every 5 seconds. I can't.
So what do you? So this wraith is probably some form of a subjugated woman by an evil man, and she's actually really innocent. It's super sad that she dies because that's every other fucking monster in the show. By the way, do you remember in season 3 the testicle women? Oh God,
What?
What?
He just should have immediately had Yrden cast.
So they made a monster
as soon as it came out.
Yes. There was a monster made out of women's body parts, and they had their heads hanging from like these little testicle
What the hell? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not watching that.
I want to see that clip
forgot
again.
all about
Show
that.
the clip again. Show the clip. I need to see.
No lies detected, by the way.
Right next to it. It just happened to be right next to the same clip.
Let's take a look at this Spirit Halloween ad.
Immediately defeated.
Yep.
Down.
See, I got myself a Hemsworth.
Take that, Miley.
That leather jacket is horrific.
It's
by the
bad.
way.
It's bad.
It's
It
not
is.
look good.
None of the costumes have ever looked really good.
No.
Like Mystical Warriors in the first season, like it's been bad.
Oh.
Okay, why did he take the?
Why did he flip?
Why
it
did he
around?
flip his fucking sword when he just said fucking?
I'm going to do a
Because
cool
it's
move.
cool.
I didn't even notice
Looks
that.
Cool, not really.
Fuck. Did what?
Just should have stabbed it in then.
Could have done that at any time.
Oh,
Yeah, Yrden, nugget trap.
he's all, you poor subjugated woman. I'm gonna rip your heart out.
Ooh, very
Before you do it to
I'm
another
so sad.
very Temple of Doom.
That is my go-to move with women. So
You can't commit, Ryan.
yeah.
Bewitch her.
The bitch.
Her.
That was retarded. And you were right, Gary. That sword fighting, where he's just flailing around.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to stop flies. That was garbage. Crap.
What was that shot? It was
Well,
like this one.
Yeah. He's just like, look.
It's this one. He's just wild, falls over with his own sword swing.
Then he pulls like a Boba Fett, like the riders, where they like spit around. He throws his sword up when he can just stab the ground.
It's just like, I know what this is. This is a wraith. I need to trap it in the magic trap, Yerden. So he knows what to do. Proceeds to use his sword, which is completely useless against it for a fucking minute.
In a game where the whole thing about The Witcher is about preparation,
Yeah,
knowing the monster you're going to
preparation,
fight, and planning in advance what to do.
Concoctions ready, get your traps ready, get your...
Is that what it's for?
That's what it's supposed to be about.
Sorry, Gary, it's about burning horses, driving them off
and chasing goats
backwards.
Not being able to find the key to the
being
door.
locked in rooms
opening
for an
doors.
hour.
Yes.
That was so bad.
What?
I think I am going to make a video on reacting to that.
I think we should definitely watch and see the aftermath of spending over and this is only as of December of 2023. They had already spent, and this is including up to season 4 before they shot it, $568 million on this. So by the time they're done, this series is going to cost $750 million. And these
graphics.
I don't fucking know. I like if they were doing a bunch of coke, that would make more sense. It would actually make more sense. But it's indicative of what's happened. This is really bad in fantasy. We've been talking about it a lot with romantasy and stuff. But like choosing Henry Cavill, who knows the lore, probably could have handpicked some writers who would have done a better job if they had just fired Lauren Hisrich when they could have. And chose Henry. No, they chose Lauren Hisrich, and they're basically going to waste $300 million because that's about what they have left of spending to save face. I mean, the thing's canceled.
The Witcher could have been huge.
Yeah,
Such a buzz around. And season 1 actually got some mild success. It was still pretty crap. But if it was good, it could have been the next Game of Thrones. They had the potential for it to be huge.
That was their plan. Lauren Hisrich's plan was a year of The Witcher, then an off-brand thing like Blood Origin, then Witcher, then another off-brand thing. She wanted an entire Witcher universe set up.
Yes.
So that's why they were willing to throw so much money at it. I bet the games didn't even cost that much, like combined.
No, the Witcher 3 cost, which was just turned 10 years old this year, cost $55 million back then.
Yeah, and made way more money.
And that is sold like 70 fucking million copies or whatever it sold. It sold a ridiculous amount.
You guys remember we got a spin-off for this, right? Like
Blood Origin.
Yeah.
I try not to remember that.
That was one of the worst reviewed things like in history.
And did you see the price per episode? So Forbes broke. It's part of my video. So Forbes got the financials from because it was filmed in the UK. So they were able to get the financials with the after the tax break. Disparu Blood Origin, Ryan, cost $30 million an episode.
Gary, that's not fair. It's 29. It's 29.
I rounded up.
13 million.
Wow.
Was it 8 or 10? 8 or 10 episodes? What was it?
It was four episodes. Four episodes.
And they cut them up into the smaller ones, which is why it was so like people were appearing all over the place. But it looked like Xena. Like it looked like a budget fantasy show.
It looked like shit.
You said 30 like 30?
20. Go on the far right. Cost per hour. Right there, Blood Origin. Scroll. Now you got it right there. 29,595,000.
Wait, it's more expensive than season 3 of The Witcher.
Well, yes, it is. It is per hour. It is more expensive than any of The Witcher. Now you can't count season 4 because that 42 million right there is how much they spent before they even started filming. They cut it off at December of 2023. So that's what the financials are from. So what Disparu said is it was originally going to be a longer series, right? And they cut it down, and that brought that average way the fuck up. It's just fucking insane.
Was it Michelle Yeoh? Is that why it was so expensive? Because they were paying her off?
Maybe. God, they paid her $12 million to be in Section 31.
Yeah. She commands a lot of money, does Michelle?
But I think that was.
I don't blame her for Section 31.
When did Everything Everywhere All at Once come out? What year?
23
or 23.
Dude, props to her fucking agent. I mean, like, props to Michelle Yeoh for getting all that fucking money, and props to her agent for
2022.
Well done. Crouching Tiger's fucking awesome.
Yeah, she's
dude,
legit.
that's is amazing. Yeah,
Yeah, she's good. Then she gets in crap like Shang-Chi and shit. So it's like,
It's crazy because even that movie that she was in, right, Everything Everywhere, was only 14 to 25 million.
Yeah, 2022. So yeah, so she leveraged that into a lot of money, and fucking capitalism rules. Go for it, lady. Well done. She didn't have to try very hard, especially Section 31. Where she even came out later. Did you see? She even came out later and said, "Yeah, we could have done better on that."
No shit.
No.
I like her.
She got the bag, dude. She got the bag.
I like her. Okay, so Alien Earth is a show.
Oh boy.
Alien Earth is a show.
Why is it a show?
That is
Fuck, man, everybody just baseball.
Alien Earth is a show that has been lauded as the Andor of Alien.
Jesus, who the fuck said that? Who said that?
IGN, I believe it was.
never mind. Makes sense. That makes sense.
So it's the secret invasion of Alien. The last episode. It's
so dumb.
It devolved into absurdity.
Yeah,
I lost brain cells watching this episode. Well, the whole series, honestly.
I laughed. I thought it devolved
retarded.
into a comedy. I was laughing at how fucking retarded it was this week.
I enjoyed you guys inviting me to this stream, but I was so pissed off that I had to continue watching Alien Earth. I fell
We have to watch
asleep.
the whole fucking series.
I'm not even lying. The fourth, I got through the third. It was so boring. All right, how the fuck? Why did the alien look at her and walk away? How did she be the alien? Nobody knows. Nobody
She's
cares.
the
Nobody
alien
knows.
whisperer, mate.
They're
She's the fucking
together.
alien whisperer.
Is that what ends up happening? I don't know because I fell asleep
Yes.
and I'm like,
Yes.
I'm not
Talk to
watching
him.
anymore.
She turned him into like a little pet.
Yeah, she trains
Yeah.
it like a
Yeah.
A little
dog.
pet now.
It's a little doggy.
Yeah.
Because that's what we wanted from an alien movie, TV show. We,
Yeah.
we,
Little
we
alien
watched
doggy.
Alien, and we thought, you know what? If he was like my puppy, what about that?
Little buddy
Why does-
xenomorph.
My little
Why does
buddy.
everybody
yeah.
talk to Wendy in the show like she's the main character in their world?
Well, okay. That's
writing.
good that
Something
you
like
bring.
that.
It's good that you
Bad
bring that up because Wendy is supposed to be the protagonist. Okay, so
Of the TV show?
of the TV
Now
show.
she's a psychopathic
Well,
murderer.
we're gonna
that
get.
I don't care.
That's what I was leading up to. So
How to Train Your
she can
Alien.
she can talk. So throughout the series, she can communicate with the alien, and she's been able to communicate in front of people. So
And we have a
Texas
reason
Elvis
for
is
that.
6 years old.
so
they
they've
described it as magic.
okay.
Yeah.
So they've seen that. They've seen her communicating with the alien. That's pretty phenomenal, right? At no point does anybody ask her, what did the alien say until the end of this fucking episode. Like, that'll be the first thing I bring as, oh, you're talking to the alien? What did it say? Nobody asked her this at all.
Nope.
At any
Nobody asked
time.
what these children robots are capable of, and they made them themselves. So exactly they don't even know what their own fucking product can do. Never mind what it's doing when it's talking to fucking aliens.
I love the power of electricity.
Why can these robots have telepath? Like, why is this?
Well,
a thing?
only she can,
Why-
not the others.
It's science. It's indistinguishable
So
from
most-
magic. Remember, that's how they fucking.
How about you fuck off? How about that? Get the fuck
I
out
do
of
love
here.
how electricity is like the solution to everything. It's electricity can in some way take down
Oh,
xenomorphs. It can now also take
yeah.
down these unstoppable hybrid thingies too. It's like
Well, that's
electricity,
only if
wow.
you fire your guns. If you have that, because if you most of the time they just stand there and not fire their guns. So
That's true.
Um,
Yeah.
No joke. That entire fight scene on the boat, there was an entire dock full of security guards with guns, and they're not shooting them. They're just like, oh,
But
we're
they
scared
told,
of
they told
nothing.
them not to. They told them don't kill them. Don't.
Maybe
So
they're
they-
actually social workers.
Maybe, yeah. Well, my favorite part is where you have all these like seasoned soldiers against one alien, and they all get murdered. It's like, did no one watch Aliens? I mean, come on.
There was
Remember
a shot
when a
the
xenomorph-
alien The alien was jumping on the guy. He had the gun pointed at it, blasted it, and not a single bullet hit it. I was like,
Yes,
oh, so the alien's dead. No,
I saw that too. I was like,
aiming at the alien.
There was a comedy moment where 2 children in robot male bodies dragged a guy.
Okay, you got to set. No, you got to set this up. You got to set this up. You got to set this up. So there's a guy known as Low Sperm Count because we didn't know his fucking name, and he mentioned in a just a brief conversation with Wendy. I don't know why he brought up that he had a low sperm count to a 12-year-old in an adult body.
Yeah,
but he did. So we call him Low Sperm Count, and he was basically set up by one of the children to have a face hugger pull on, so Wayland Yutani could steal an alien because right now Prodigy has control over all the aliens. So there was some Morrow the cyborg was convincing Apu. I don't know the kid's name. Apu. That he's going to kill his family. That he's going to kill his family unless he puts a face hugger on one. So they picked a low sperm count because he just got fired.
So they tried to get
Wendy. He's also a white male.
He's also white. Yeah, I was going to say
white male, low sperm count. I mean, duh. Okay, so they lure him out to the beach, and that's where Morrow's going to meet him. And the face hugger comes off.
Wait, no, hold on. Wait,
I'm trying to get through this fast, man.
No, but there's a whole thing.
After he gives him a little sippy.
As we've seen from previous history, when a face hugger has done its business, it literally just peels off and dies.
Well, we're not there yet.
Right? That's what happens to a face hugger. So this time, they thought what they would do is the guy would vanish into thin air, the face hugger would peel off and climb into a tree while he went off in the other direction, so that they could try and do a jump scare of the facehugger falling off the tree dead, and then the guy turning up going, "Hi, I've turned into Tom Green."
And he's like, "I don't remember anything," which, okay. The facehugger falls out of the tree. They kill it. And then he's like, he figures out the kids are lying, and he's like, "Oh, well, whatever you need, I'll help you when we get back." So they're walking on the beach. They're supposed to go meet Morrow, and then the alien pops out of his gut and he dies. So
how are they ever going to catch it going into the undergrowth of a jungle? Oh, they just immediately found it.
So quick.
Az just runs right to the build up every fucking time.
38 seconds.
38 seconds, baby. Yeah.
Ladies, good luck with a date on acid.
There's no foreplay here.
I just get to the point.
No foreplay here.
I came. I'm good. Thank you.
I don't have a problem.
So the alien runs off. No, they'll pull. The thing is, so that he dies, right? And then we cut to another scene, and then we come back. And in this amount of time, these 2 little robot kids have fashioned a full raft somehow. They got fucking saws out, and they cut down bamboo, and they had twine to carry a fucking dead body. Why? What were they doing?
Strength.
They don't even know how to fucking...
Yes.
Come on. They don't even know how to talk. Never mind fucking build a raft in the first place.
So when they cut, Mahler and I are watching this, and like, I got to record these because we were fucking pissing ourselves. When they cut back to why do they have a body on a raft that they just made out of fucking nowhere? And I like describing it doesn't do it justice. It's so fucking stupid. And then they just dump the body eventually later. Like they never needed it in the first place. And they're like, oh no, poor low sperm count guy. And Mahler's all, well, now his sperm count's down to 0. So, which was good. The whole thing makes no sense. Science fiction is supposed to be smart, and some of the cope out there is like, oh, you're supposed to be retarded. Didn't we hear this with Fallout, by the way? We heard the same thing. It's supposed to be retarded.
They're supposed to be retarded.
These are supposed to be the most intelligent people in the universe that can literally change technology, intergalactic travel, faster than light travel. That's specifically said. But I think worse than the whole bit of the random raft is the synth that knew everything that's going on, let them leave in some master plan to have them come back to where he was because he knew that was going to happen, despite the fact that if they got that facehugger, they were just pissing off. He didn't know anything about it.
No.
So he captured it off camera, another magic thing that he's just like, ta-da, when he walked out with all the
you saw the net go on it out of nowhere, just nets on it, boom,
to writers, man?
Looked very easy.
like it's a little slug thing in a giant jungle, and there's this man. Oh, here it is, bang, caught, retired.
No, when it got away, we're like, oh shit. Well, we'll probably won't see
Yeah,
that thing till next season or something like that. That
Yeah.
thing's gone, man. It's in the
We
wind.
can't
Oh
find these
no.
fucking things in the same room as them, for God's sake. Come on.
Oh my
And
god,
I
is this
think
actually
that-
getting 2 seasons?
But what led to all
Did they
this
have to
is
cheese out for it?
what was that?
Did they have to
Some
put
cheese.
cheese out for it? Like,
Maybe.
how did they lure it out?
Wendy, our protagonist, decided they were going to leave the island. They're had enough. She's going to take off with her brother and redheaded stepchild, and they need a diversion, guys. So, hey, you want to pull an alarm or something? You can pull a fire alarm. By the way, there is security cameras that nobody looks at in this entire show.
Can I jump on that? Like they're actually watching the security cameras of their kid getting murdered by the little bugs in the same room. They're wondering, nothing else happened. But literally, the cameras would have recorded the face hugger latching on.
Okay, well, no.
And they don't. No one saw.
There's no security throughout this entire season.
Yeah.
There's cameras everywhere that nobody's watching. By the way, and they mentioned it in the first. They mentioned it earlier in the season. They can see through the kids' eyes. They can.
Oh.
Yeah. So they just forget that they can do that. Wendy's big diversion is to let the xenomorph out and murder everybody.
Yes.
Cleaners, security guards, research assistants, just
Working class
employees.
people want to just try to
Innocent people.
innocent people just
And
fucking.
there's a line that she has about the alien when someone's like, well, he's just an alien creature. She goes, yes, but he didn't have to be here. Like, neither did the cleaners and the other workers that you just
No.
slaughtered.
Oh.
She's a full-blown murderer now. I don't care. She can die. No, I didn't care.
Well,
Every
her
time.
brother murdered one of the other robot lady girls.
Well, yeah, because she was murdering a bunch of his coworkers.
Like,
Like,
tore dude's jaw.
I think
from-
that's and the
That
sad
was-
thing is I think that's like
that's
kind of the
pretty
point
cool.
is like, oh, where's her humanity? Her humanity's
Yeah,
clearly
yeah,
been
yeah.
lost. That's what they're trying to do.
Yes.
but it's just not. It's not coming
there,
across.
there was some self-awareness. Like the brother was looking a bit in horror that of her letting the xenomorph out. So like, yeah, like but that's what we were worried about. This Mahler and I talked about this in episode 1 when they did some scorpion analogy. They're gonna go. The aliens are going to be the good guys, and they're going to go. They're going to go back to Planet Wholesome, and it's the humans that are the monsters.
Oh, it's going to be the Picard Borg all over again.
It is.
They're actually just spreading love across the universe.
What was the name of the next episode? Hang on.
Isn't it We Are the Monsters or something?
We
like
Are
that?
the Monsters. Yes,
Oh,
something to
yeah.
that effect. And that's exactly what they're
Can't
going to
wait
do.
for that line to be said in the episode.
Can we get off that fucking plot line? Every science fiction thing is that. It's humans that are really the bad ones. It's really humans. No, it's the monster that wants to impregnate you and procreate and kill as much as possible. That's the monster.
Well, didn't they
Can we
literally
just be
say
like
the show's going to question whether humanity has the right to survive?
It doesn't. After watching this, it doesn't.
Yeah.
None of these people deserve. And they're setting up next week that boy genius, whatever. He's gonna take the
Prodigy.
female scientist. He's gonna take the female scientist, and she's gonna get the eye in her
The eye.
fucking.
Yeah.
She's become the
he
goat.
wants to he wants to put the sheep eye in a human.
Yeah, because
now.
they need the most intelligent person, and it's not him, obviously. So it's her. So they're going to get her. By the way, I love the way that there is an alien loose murdering all of these people. Fucking xenomorph loose, murdering everybody.
No fucks to give.
The
Nobody
sirens are going
cares.
off- The sirens are going off at volume 2.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to the female scientist, and she's sat there on a chaise fucking long, reading a book in absolute serenity. I'm like, I think you actually all do deserve to be massacred. Your safety systems on this secret island of Dr. Moreau are fucking shite, man. Absolutely shit. And by the way, your robot who thinks she's pregnant's walking off.
Well, if you remember, the villain's motivation from episode 1 or 2 was he just wants an intelligent conversation.
Yep.
And after seeing these people, I can understand why. Like, he's been stuck on this island with them all. He's like, I just want someone to talk to,
I
please.
see his frustration. I sense his frustration.
And it's like, hey, at least the goat can, predict pi's numbers because it knows pi. Because all
yeah.
all
What
smart
if
creatures
pi?
know pi inherently.
3.14 poo. He did a poo
Yeah,
instead of
yeah.
poo.
He did a
Yeah,
number
was
2 because he
supposed to
understands
be
English
two.
culture.
Yeah, exactly.
But I
So
liked
glad
how
I fell asleep on this.
What if
Jesus.
what if the low sperm count guy actually got that one chick pregnant?
Ooh.
Secret
Wouldn't that be-
experiment he was running while they were getting
Doubt
updates
it.
and stuff, you know?
Oh, what you what? But they're cybernetic bodies
Isn't
though.
she young though? Wouldn't that be
Wait,
like
isn't she a
Officially
child?
enough advanced science as
Well, she's dead now anyway, isn't she?
All of this takes place 2 years before Alien, by the way. So now
Yeah.
both companies,
yeah.
Prodigy and Weyland-Yutani, know everything you need to know. They actually they call it a xenomorph, so that's where the name comes from.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, they call it a xenomorph
Yeah.
in the show. It's like,
Yeah.
where are you getting the fucking name from?
Yeah.
This is one of those things where it's like the only way you can end it is everybody dies.
Yes.
like that's what from the first episode when they established that stuff. That's what like everyone is going to die in the show. Obviously, that entire company is going to get shut down, and like there's gonna be like one random. The bitch is probably gonna like survive, and like her and her brother are gonna go live on some beach somewhere. But
That would make more sense though if they weren't sending wireless transmissions all over the place back to base in other countries. Because at this point, unless you destroy the entire Earth, then people off this island know about everything.
Dude, thank God.
Alien Resurrection is 100 million times better.
Oh, hands down.
Than this god awful show.
This is worse than
I
Romulus.
enjoy that movie.
That's crap.
And that's
I don't remember throughout any of the Aliens movies them referring to the alien as the xenomorph. I thought that was just something that we called it just to give it a name.
Dude, I'd rather watch. Well,
It may
I
have been
kind of like.
comics,
I like
too, like-
Alien
Maybe
versus
in the
Predator, the
comics.
first one. I do like the first one.
Yeah.
But I'd rather watch the second one than this.
One, I'd rather
second
watch
one's good.
Covenant. And
Is
Covenant
that one
Yeah.
where like
Oof.
guys hiding in the mud? Like swimming
That's
around.
oh my god. Are you talking about Arnold
No, that's
Schwarzenegger in
Predator.
the first
That's
movie?
Predator.
like the first.
The Predator.
The Predator. About Predator.
I'm right here. Come on, come get me. Come on.
get me.
What are you waiting?
What are you doing?
What are you waiting for?
Yeah,
Gary, you
Alien
ready,
versus
yeah.
Predator, man.
You disappointed Gary. He went off camera.
Oh no!
Swimming in the mud.
He just comes back
I
covered in
remember
mud.
He's currently filling in
the
your
mud.
pink slip.
Oh.
Gary thinks real aliens are real, right, Gary?
I do.
What do you think they're doing here?
Laughing. I think we're the best sitcom in the universe.
I think they want to study OnlyFans girls.
That's like
No,
I'm
I-
genuinely curious because here's my thing.
Okay.
You got all this super fucking advanced technology. You fucking traveled all this way to get here. You might be interdimensional beings, like all this shit. And you come here and you fucking, I don't know, kill a few cows and shove stuff up people's butts. Like, what are you fucking doing here?
Well,
I reckon they're watching what's happening in society as the best reality TV show ever, and it's just for
for
entertainment.
one, there's more than one race, so each race might have their own ends and means. Some might, and I honestly, I go back and forth. So I don't know if it's interdimensional. I don't know if it's us. I don't know if it's a race was here prior to us that are in the oceans. There's definitely something here. My best guess is we're an ant farm, and they're just observing. And there's rules, and like we're so insignificant to them that like they don't need to mess with us in any way. And why would they at this point? And if they're so fucking far advanced to where like we can't even get our brains around it, like how advanced they are just simply observing something at the end of the galaxy or at the western spiral arm, the unfashionable western spiral arm of the galaxy, and observing.
Then why do they fuck people up the butt? What are they doing that
bet
for?
It's like reality.
I
TV,
don't
so
think
they're
they're
probably like,
fucking
oh.
people up the butt. Okay, that's the one thing I don't believe.
If you could travel between dimensions and you come to a planet of fucking retards, and you're there and you're looking at everyone going, fuck me, these people are fucking dumb. What should we do? And then I can absolutely see the guy next to you goes, should we stick some shit up their ass? Yeah, I got it.
Let's see what they say.
It's basically
it's
Big
like-
Brother.
They're probably
It's like The
occasionally impressed.
Fuck it.
They're probably
Think
like,
about
oh,
it.
look, Lizzo finally lost weight. And then they'll be like, they'll come back a couple years later.
It's like The
We've got,
Sims.
like,
You know, when people play The Sims, they fuck those people up all the time when they're playing it.
Yeah,
So
you
I
got
can
word?
100% see
there's
somebody going,
there's
yeah,
tribes
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Coming up
there
the
is
butt.
tribes on this planet that are uncontacted, that are protected, right? Even in India, there's one. And people have tried. A missionary tried to go to that island and ended up dead. So and
Within
there's
24 hours.
and there's uncontacted tribes in the Amazon jungle, and they're protected. I think it's kind of the same thing.
There was a YouTuber went up on a boat with one of them, and all these guys came with bows, came out of the thing, started pointing at him. He went. He was not sticking around.
Yeah, he got off the boat. He went to the island. He's dead on the beach within 12 hours or whatever it was. Like, oh.
What if aliens are actually just humans?
OnlyFans.
What if they're humans from like a million years in the future?
Cool.
We ain't making it that far, right? Well, not the way we go. We'll see what's happened the last 9 days.
I don't think they're real, period. I don't think they're real at all.
I don't know. We came up with Ozempic. That's pretty impressive.
If anything, I would say it's the angelic and demonic forces at war.
That's what some say. The Greys are organic. They're not aliens. They are basically organic AI that are probes that are sent out to probably just do research. There's 3D. Well, that's why they don't have. That's why there's no digestion. There's no real ears on them and stuff. And the one thing, if we want to really get into this, what Bob Lazar is one of the best witnesses out there to like how minimal their ships are. They basically run on an element in the middle, and it basically creates a gravity bubble that pulls that ship. And if you can manipulate gravity, you're a god, basically. For one, it's something we don't understand. We've only been able to recently track gravitational waves. We don't know what causes it. We know it exists, but we don't know what motion causes it. And if you have a technology that can control that, you can control time. You are basically a god at that point.
You could telepathically connect to an alien and make it your buddy.
Make it your buddy.
Ironheart did that, and she didn't bother putting a patent on it. She decided to use it to steal $250.
She
gotta get hers.
She created sentient life and was like, you know what? I'm still struggling. Like, you have millions of dollars right there in your bedroom, and you still want to rob a fucking train or whatever it was.
Your videos were great on Ironheart.
No, that reminds me. As predicted, American politics with his Robin Hood series, because now Be Gay Do Crime is an official political position of leftists over there. There's posters all over a university. Be Gay Do Crime.
Speaking of being gay and doing crime, just can you just share this quickly, QBG? Okay. Relooted launched its demo.
Yes.
22 viewers at 22 players at peak.
I'm gonna be playing that later.
Day one.
Looting video game.
I've played it. I played it for about half an hour. It is shit. Like,
I can't wait to play.
Really,
I'm
shit.
shocked.
Just for black
super
people
shocked.
robbing museums because the museums robbed you first, apparently.
So
Chrissy's under the impression it's a fucking Target or a Foot Locker. That's not
Ryan, to circle back to your question, this is why they don't contact us right here. This game Relooted.
Like, they're not ready yet.
They were like, we were about to assimilate them into the
Federation.
Federation
Give these idiots of United technology. They will destroy the universe.
They are a danger.
They're from the
We are a
They've
danger.
already seen Relooted 20.
And maybe just to play lip service to Peacemaker, they moved a door and an eagle.
Okay. So the beginning of
so boring.
I don't know if you watched it, Ryan. Harcourt kicks the shit out of Peacemaker and puts him in a sleeper hold in the beginning of the episode.
It's like, that's so fucking laughable. He is like 3 times.
That's
the
James
size.
Gunn's wife, basically. If you don't know, James Gunn's wife beats the shit out of Peacemaker and puts him in a
It should be called Peacemaker. It should just be called Harcourt.
it should be called James Gunn's wife. That's what it should be called.
Yeah.
And then
James Gunn's wife cucks James Gunn every episode because that's James Gunn's fantasy, the show.
Peacemaker has a legitimate Scooby-Doo moment where he's like, and I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for that pesky woman beating me up.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, he's not smart enough to figure out exactly what was happening.
No,
like, come on.
That Latina actress is so fucking bad. She is such a like
cyborg.
Whatever she is. That's why she's
cyborg
there.
in
No,
this.
there's a scene where her and Harcourt are arguing, and it looks like I've seen better acting in a porno. And actually, if that had just turned into a porno and they started scissoring at that point, it probably would have made more sense. Okay,
Dude,
Joel Rodriguez.
The lines are, "What's with this Bordeaux bitch?" That's what Harcourt said.
Yeah.
Fat Ginger Dude replies, "Cyborg." Harcourt replies, "Cyborg." He says, part robot in a plane crash, and Argos replaced half of a body with machinery.
Yep.
So is this James Gunn's Cyborg for the MCU? DCU?
Maybe. I don't know. All I know is she cannot act at all.
Oh, by the way,
she's hot. She's definitely hot. Smoking hot.
This is the cyborg. Yeah, smoking hot, but that's your cyborg, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like
want
a
them to be
50%
hot and
robot.
talented.
She can arrest me. All right, that's all.
She's
I know.
hot, talented.
She's about 4'2".
Oh yeah, she's tiny.
Yeah, she's tiny. When she's standing
Rick
next to
Flex is trying to bang
when she's
her.
standing next to the God, I keep forgetting what's his name? The fucking dork.
The giant ginger guy.
Yeah,
I don't know. Don't
when
care.
when she is standing next to him, it's so funny, man. She comes up to his waist, so then and her acting.
Anonymous.
It's
yeah.
not just
Yeah,
it's
John
not just the
Economist.
it's not just the accent. It's just she can't act. So yes, they last episode.
Listen, I am fine with having more hot women on screen that can't act. I think it's a worthy sacrifice.
It is. If there was just more of her just standing there, it'd probably be better. But last episode they moved a door, and this episode they walked up to a door. That's pretty much.
Well, they closed the door actually.
Oh, and
they
Vigilante
closed it.
cried and had to be comforted by a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were
And he
trying to
makes-
make that moment meaningful. It's like, this guy's a No, nothing matters in this show.
He did more of the James Gunn joke isms where it's like, oh, she's having that conversation. As soon as she starts, it's like, oh, you're doing a prostitute joke. And then at the end, he's like, yes, it's a prostitute joke. It's like, oh, thank you, James Gunn. I couldn't have put two and two together. And then he's doing more of the manta ray jokes and they're in the car. And I'm just like, God, I just want to do something in Minecraft. I can't stand this show.
So little
So
is
bad.
happening in this show. They devote like a third of it to a guy hunting an eagle, and then the eagle's eating him. And it's so pointless.
What was that
waste of
for?
Michael
What was
Rooker.
that
It's a
for?
waste of Michael Rooker's character. Yeah.
It's to have Michael Rooker in the movie or in the show.
Yeah.
God.
He really just wants to hunt eagles.
Like he literally made up a prophecy about an eagle, and it turned out the prophecy was true. It is like,
Well, Eagly's the
not how that works.
prime eagle, so that's and he's I didn't know. I'm sorry, and then all the eagles eat him.
Might have been the one partially funny part of it. The prime eagle, I didn't know.
The only satisfying
that's all
part
Michael
was
Rooker,
Rick
Eddie.
Flag
No.
Sr. beating the shit out of Peacemaker when he finally gets him. Like that was the only thing that was somewhat interesting.
He's not as good as hardcore she had.
I just can't wait till they get to the other dimension and they see that it's all white people.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sure that's
Oh,
coming
yeah.
next episode.
Well, yeah, because her and Vigilante are going to break through,
Yep.
and then everyone's going to be going, oh, it's going to be
black
like that guy
person,
on TikTok or whatever it was. Remember?
Yeah. So, it's just really boring. And this is the most important thing following Superman to set up the DCU. Are you excited, everybody?
But
No.
but did you notice that the kaiju that they fought looked like the one in Superman?
It kind of
I didn't even notice that because I didn't even care. At
I
that
know,
point.
neither did I. But I was like, oh, look at that.
I don't think
They
it was the
linked
same
this.
one, but yeah. Well,
It,
I mean,
it looks similar.
it did, but it was dead on a TV screen in the background.
Yeah.
Right. So at the end, when Peacemaker goes to the other dimension, kind of shuts the door behind him, but Judo Master goes in with him, and he hooks up with Harcourt at the end at work.
Well, actually, they cut it before they kiss.
Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder if
no
James Gunn did that on
heterosexuality.
No,
purpose.
well,
on
James
TV,
Gunn
mate.
James Gunn shot it, and he's going to watch it at home.
Yeah.
That's for his private collection.
That's his
Freaking
private
awesome.
collection for sure. But nothing has happened in the show. It's been moving like at a literal snail pace.
Oh, it's
boring as
terrible.
fuck.
It's so bad.
I love someone
I
else
thought-
pointing out. It's like the only time that Peacemaker's been in his uniform was in episode 1. It's like, yeah, no shit. That's how most of these shows work.
I watched Alien Earth first, and I was just like, holy shit, Peacemaker's going to be hard pressed to be worse than this episode this week. And then I watched Peacemaker, and I went, oh.
Well, they're both utterly boring, and
My
it's
bad.
just like padded for time. It's not funny. Actually, Alien Earth was funnier than Peacemaker.
Yes.
I laughed more.
The worse Alien gets, it's now reached a point where I'm not bored watching it, whereas I was at the start.
Yeah.
Whereas now, the more
Funny thing about him
retarded
not
every
wearing-
character gets, the better it is.
I'm rooting for the alien.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
No, Disparu's right, though. It is. At least with Alien Earth, you're like, what retarded shit are we going to see next? Which I'm going to go like, about.
Like anything can happen. If a raft could appear out of nowhere, like that wouldn't be too bad. They're just on a spaceship flying into outer space. It's like, wait, how did this? Ah, they just made it. They're super intelligent, you see.
If you ever lose your glasses, just hire these guys. They'll find it in seconds, even in fucking desert, fucking forest, fucking rainforest islands everywhere. You're never finding a fucking xenomorph. Its very job is to run, hide, grow, and then attack.
And they grow really fast now.
Very fast, apart from when the
whole
plot doesn't
timeline,
need them to. Just
Yeah.
like the chest burster comes out very quickly, just when it needs to.
Yeah.
So does the face hugger put a baby down your throat and
Yes.
then that comes out your
Puts
chest?
an egg.
That's
Yeah, and in this, they put it in her brother's lung, so there's probably going to play off some kind of family thing that she's got going on with it.
Yep.
That's why she can communicate.
Even though she's not real, she is a fucking robot with a consciousness. So I don't know organically how you have that connection at all.
Don't think about it. Shh, don't think about it.
Writing, you know?
Writing.
Just
It's
accept
magic.
it. Just accept it. Consume.
It's like they've cucked the alien now that it's obedient to her and will follow her orders. It's like you've just ripped away all the menace. Yeah, it's just puppy.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
a
there's
little
no
puppy.
menace in this thing anymore. It's just this loyal little puppy.
I also appreciated how during the face hugger scene, at one point he's trying to like give him water, like give him like some sustenance. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
he's
what
like,
the hell
nope.
are you doing? I'm like, what the hell is
like,
this?
Well, your other issue with stuff like this, it's like orcs and things. They're supposed to just be instinctual evil that cannot be reasoned with and just wipes everything out, because that's scarier than going,
Yes.
it can negotiate. Because now, every other thing you ever see it in, it's just evil because it wants to be. But if only you'd said the right thing to it, you could have been friends.
It's kind of the
Right.
human's
Weird.
fault in the beard.
Please don't murmur me.
You never
not
tried to
treating-
negotiate with it. That's your fault.
I
So
think
glad we're
fucking
not talking about Peacemaker, dude.
yeah.
Is it one episode of both these shows left? Is that it?
No,
Are we on the
Peacemaker. We have 3 left. We're down to 1.
Alien, we have one more. Thank you.
Gary,
Ah.
no. Oh.
I don't have to watch anymore.
Fuck you, man.
There's some
Kaida,
positive
why don't you come back
news.
on for like the next 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Gary, guess what's this Sunday?
I'm not watching it.
Tulsa King.
We
Tulsa
have some
King
good
is
news,
this
guys.
Sunday.
We have
Yes.
Tulsa King at least.
Hell
We got
yes.
something.
Cannot wait. Something good is coming.
Cleanse the palate.
Cleanse the palate. There is a trailer that came out. I was really curious, like how they were going to go about this movie, Anaconda.
What? I haven't seen this yet.
I haven't seen
What
this
is-
So I've seen the trailer. Let's see what you guys think. So remaking this movie, I'm like, with fucking Jack Black. What the fuck?
Yeah, what?
You know, you almost need a spoiler warning for the trailer because they just show the whole film in it. And
Is it actually a remake of like Anaconda with what's her
No,
face?
there is a twist.
Okay.
There is a twist.
I'm gonna be
The
honest.
use of I like big butts is just.
I don't know. It might be funny.
No, I'm gonna be honest. That is the only thing you could do
Yes.
that I think might work.
Yeah.
Totally lean into it. It's a fucking like, hey, we're gonna reboot this. What a stupid idea, and just make it fucking funny, right?
It's a
Like
comedy,
the first one's not a
yeah.
comedy, right? Like
No, it's
No,
not.
no.
this is to
First
me,
one's not a good movie. Okay.
It's not meant to be a comedy, but it is kind of funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
Sorry, dude. The mix of the Anaconda song just broke.
Oh,
my
that got me.
Anaconda.
That got me.
I couldn't deal. I couldn't deal.
I like
dude.
Steve Zahn. It's good to see him back in movies.
Yeah.
I like him. I like Jack Black. I don't know what's happened with Jack Black, but every line read sounds inauthentic, like he's not trying at all
No,
to make
he's
it
just
feel
being Jack
like
Black
he's actually
now.
in a movie.
I am-
why is Jack Black?
Hold on, I'm gonna be honest.
I like Jack Black.
I think that I don't think that Jack Black has changed in his entire career. I think we have changed. That is my
Nah, man,
stand
School of
by
Rock.
when it comes to Jack Black. I think he is not evolved. I don't think he's doing anything. I think he's doing the same exact shit he was doing for like 30 years ago. I think our tastes have changed.
or we're just getting tired of his shtick
Yeah, yeah.
because
Yeah,
it's
maybe.
over and
His
over.
shtick
I don't
hasn't
know. It just
evolved.
sounds like he's completely given up.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
not
if
like
it
the
ain't broke,
Tenacious
I
D
guess.
days, but
Yeah, it's not like
it's
Tenacious
making
D,
a money.
I don't know.
But this is the only way you could approach it. When I heard this was being remade, I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? But
Right,
like,
yeah.
this makes sense. And now if they go full Tropic Thunder and they're actually clever and funny about it, that'd be great. But I think we just saw the best parts of the entire movie, dude.
Yeah, they kind of spoiled it, man. What the heck?
Aw.
Oh well.
Don't worry, we're here.
It looked like a cocaine bear, but in the jungle.
A little bit.
Yeah, Cocaine Bear wasn't that good. That was directed.
Disappointed with Cocaine Bear. It wasn't funny.
Yeah. And it was directed by what's her face?
Elizabeth
Banks.
Oh yeah, that
Elizabeth
was
Banks.
also
Yeah,
good.
that's probably why.
Alden Ehrenreich was in it.
That's right.
Yes,
Well,
he was.
that guy's desperately trying to get something going. Weapons is the best thing I think I've seen that guy do.
Yeah.
It's too bad.
I don't Oppenheimer.
I don't blame him for Solo. Solo was a not badass.
Whoa!
An ass movie.
Now, wait a minute now.
He's got it in 4K in his house.
I'll set you free.
I got the poster. It's 8 years old. No, he's not bad. It's the fucking movies that he keeps getting cast in. What the hell?
Yep.
The failure
He's
of
in
that movie
fucking
is so
Ironheart, for
shocking.
crying out loud.
Yeah.
He wasn't Ironheart.
Yes,
as
he
the
was.
son of Obadiah Stane.
He was
Yeah.
Zeke Stain.
What?
Bro, fire your
You're
agent, dude.
Oh, don't get me mad again. I'm gonna get mad thinking about it. Like you telling me the arch nemesis of Iron Man, his son just happens to live right down the street from Iron Lace Front. What the fuck are we doing?
Hey.
And he's a cock.
Ironheart's
An
coming
instant.
back in a month. Marvel Zombies. She's in Marvel
Yeah,
Zombies.
can't wait to watch her
Fantastic.
survive the entire show. You know, because you're not gonna kill her.
More chances. There's a better chance of her being in Doomsday than Tatiana Maslany. So, yeah.
I hope she gets a season 2. I really do.
God, I do too. I think every YouTuber on the planet wants that to happen.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
I want that so
18-minute episodes when you take off the credits and the previously on. Brilliant, you know.
Oh my
perfect.
God. We were praying for that with Alien. It's like everyone's like an hour longer. Like, no, fuck.
Well, that
I said
was
to
the
Gary
only
before
upside of
Peacemaker this week. I said, "How long's Peacemaker, Gary?" He went, "It's about 45 minutes." I was like, "Fuck off!"
No, it's
And then I
36.
started watching it, and I always skip the previously on. Fuck that nonsense. And I always skip the credits because they're the most embarrassing thing I think I've ever seen. Is that opening credit scene? And when I got there, it's like 31 minutes left. I was like,
yes,
because I knew we got the end credits on top of that. So I'm like, we've got about 25 minutes. That's
right.
Yeah,
That's right. Let's get to the people, shall we? Let's get to
we're
the people.
the people.
Ryan, where are you?
I'm in Texas.
You're in Texas.
I'm in the great state of Texas for a couple
Yeah,
of days.
baby.
Home. Having a little to call it a meetup, I think is a little aggressive. It's kind of a
Aggressive?
hangout. A couple Star Wars Expanded Universe fans. There was supposed to be a convention happening in the area a couple months ago that kind of got canceled. So some people still had plane tickets that they were rolling over and hotels that they'd booked they got credit for. So a couple of us out here just chilling, hanging out here in Texas.
That's
So,
nice of you.
except for me, I'm right here right now, and then I'll go back down.
There you go.
But yeah, that's why I'm in Texas.
And why did that convention get canceled?
Because one of the reasons was because the people that organized it kind of thought that there were some YouTubers that maybe could promote it and maybe could get people to go there, but maybe were a little too problematic or a little too controversial. So, you know, that's all right.
Wow.
So they're
Patton
losers,
Oswalt going to
but
be there.
I don't think so, no.
Okay, just asking.
Nobody's going to voice about 5 characters in whatever next genre shows we're going to get in. God, stop.
Hey, look, it's the cast from Critical Role again.
Again, Master Austin has gifted 20 Nerdrotic memberships for $100. Thank you, Master Austin. We appreciate that. Watch party, Tulsa King, this Sunday. I can't wait. I got to rewatch season 1 and 2 just for fun because I can. Troop Cat, where are you, Az? You still on episode 6?
Yeah, it's the episode.
Get the fuck going.
Of the first season or the second season?
I don't want to repeat a Mobland.
Can we not argue in
motherfucker.
front of the children, please?
We're going to argue in front of the children. Troop Captain for 50. Says, I love Tron Legacy as much as the first one, but my brother says that it's a bad movie because it doesn't look like the original and that the story's bad, even though it's almost the same as the original. I disagree, but I'm bad at words. What do I say? Tell them to fuck off. That's
I mean, that always works.
Yeah.
That always works.
Telling the fuck. Tron Legacy's it's not high art. It's a fun movie. It's a fun movie. I like it. Tron Ares, as every day passes, looks like it's going to be terrible.
It's worse and
Boiling.
worse.
Yeah, the
I
second,
am flushing it out of my brain. I don't want to look at any trailers or nothing after that first one. And I saw Jared Leto. I'm like, you know what? I'll just wait. And then I saw the black chick from what's her name, The Acolyte. I'm like, oh God, I'm just gonna wait.
Yes.
Oh,
And then the Asian like tough top.
The entire second movie was about the son inheriting his father's legacy and realizing that was the right thing to do. And they're starting the third one by saying he runs his father's company into the ground so that the main character can take over and save the company because she invented Fortnite. That is the starting pitch.
Fuck this movie.
I hate it now. So there you go. And
great job, Disney.
Even if it was good, it wasn't going to do that well. But like, there's nothing for theaters for the next couple of months, and they were really kind of hoping for this one. What was the projection for the opening weekend? I don't.
Not great. It was like 50 million or so domestically was like part of the range. But yeah, I mean, this weekend currently is awful. Like last week, it was a surprise because no one thought Demon Slayer was going to do as well as it did, but it's dropping off quite a bit, so it's going to be another.
What did
slow
Demon
start.
Slayer do again?
70 million domestically.
Jesus.
Which actually is a record for
Actually really
once the
good.
media is right. It actually is a record for an anime movie because the film that it had to beat was the adjusted for inflation Pokemon the movie from like the 1990s, and sure enough, it actually beat it.
Damn.
Which is an awesome movie, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Gotta catch them all.
Doesn't One Battle After Another come out this weekend?
Next weekend,
basically
right?
next.
And
Yeah,
next
it's
weekend, maybe.
Antifa the movie.
Yeah,
That looks awful.
Yeah, I'm not watching it.
What are your pronouns, or what was the line he
Yep.
mentions there?
It was like, do I call them she, her, or they? Oh, I'm just trying to
What
be
kind
polite.
of fascist are you?
Good timing for that movie, though. They probably should have rushed it out before they were declared a terrorist organization, but you never know. Hollywood won't care. Ministry of Wrong Thing for $49.99. So this last week, after seeing literally all the YouTubers I subscribe to simultaneously say the same things about Charlie Kirk as Asmongold's dad, some people might worry I'm in an echo chamber, but nah, I'm going to agree. I think people dying is bad.
Wow.
I think people dying is... Were people celebrating as... What?
Oh,
I'm
yeah, there were
sure.
people
I'm
on
sure.
Twitter
I'm sure they were.
celebrating
What?
his dad's death for sure. Yeah, they were saying "fuck you," your son's terrible, and all kind of stuff.
People are sick, man.
I'm glad I missed all of that. Rest in peace, Asmongold's dad, by the way.
Yeah.
Fuck cancer. Holy shit. Yeah, dying. People dying is bad. It is bad. Not Another Dime is gifted 10 Nerdrotic memberships for 50. I have to read that again. So YouTubers I subscribe to simultaneously say the same things about Charlie Kirk. Asmongold's dad, some people might worry. So last week, after seeing literally all the YouTubers I subscribe to simultaneously say the same things about Charlie Kirk, Asmongold's dad, feels like there's something missing there, X-Ray Girl. Some people
he's saying that like everyone he knows all have the same
got it.
opinions about Charlie Kirk's death and his dad.
Okay.
Charlie Kirk,
So some people
comma,
may think he's in an
Asmongold.
echo chamber,
Yeah,
but
okay.
he agrees.
Right.
Gotcha.
You
Okay.
probably meant to say "and."
My comprehension is just gone. No, it's me. I'm retarded. Thank you, Ministry of Wrong Think. I blame myself on
But
that
the
one.
people are
Retarded. Telling us the violence is from both sides while omitting the Summer of Love from their data and telling us to bring down the temperature while AOC defames Charlie on the Senate floor. There is no coming together with these hypocrites.
No.
It's gross.
Elling Secret Garden, thank you for the 50. By the way, you're right. Oh, yeah. It's hard not to get discouraged over the last week and a half. That's why it's like really focus on the positive. And I mean, Twitter's all over the place anyway. But yeah, when I saw it in real life, when I saw the applauding at the Majestic yesterday, that was like, oh fuck. Yep. Thunderbow for 50. So seeing the left lose their dildos over the right fighting fire with fire, getting people fired for celebrating a slain father, husband, and a generational voice is just delicious. Don't back down. Culture war went hot with Charlie's death. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. It did.
It did.
I think some people were thinking it was waning or on its way over, or like the battle was won. And it's just, that's not the case.
Nope.
Not the case. Some Norwegian guy has gifted 10 Nerdrotic memberships for 50. Thank you very much. And he's gifted 10 Rumble subs for 50. Thank you very much. Some Norwegian guy. We appreciate it. Rora Nora Zorro was here. Actually, my 1/6 scale is on the way. Finally, after like 2 years. Actual Justice Warrior has an excellent video explaining why what the FCC had said during his interview, where he threatened ABC, actually is a free speech threat. Why wouldn't we shouldn't give Dems the ball on free speech, especially after COVID, disinfo / misinformation. It's a misinformation. I would they had the ball to begin with, and they will get the ball again when they're in control.
At some point.
Look, I would agree with when it comes to a lot of this stuff in terms of, more specifically, I think the more egregious thing that people need to look out for, which everybody called out, was when Pam Bondi started talking about hate speech and shit like that.
Yes.
I think that
was sad.
the
Sounds
FCC
like a
commissioner
fucking
was
laugh.
talking about established rules that already exist for the FCC. And I also think we would be talking about a different story if the FCC were actually the ones that came in and shut Jimmy Kimmel down. But that didn't happen. You know what I mean? And Actual Justice Warrior, awesome channel, by the way. Go check it out.
Yep.
I love his stuff. But I didn't watch that one specifically, so I'm not sure
I'll watch
what that is. But to me, like the crazy thing that's been going is this idea that Trump and the FCC are the ones that shut Jimmy Kimmel down. Like ABC's own broadcast networks that they don't own, right? All these like local ABC affiliates and stuff like that, they are owned by different people. Different companies own these things. And the ones that own a good chunk of them, they are the ones that came out and said, we don't want this. We don't want this associated with our channels. We're not going to air this shit.
Because it's a private company, and they
Right. And then the advertisers and sponsors for the show also were calling Disney panicked and like, we don't want this. Like something needs to happen. Like either needs to apologize, like something needs to be done because we can't run ads on this. That's what the cause of this is, not the FCC.
Yep.
Like to me, like when I'm looking at all this.
But what I'm guessing is the core of the argument is not wrong. And this is what we were trying to say many years ago when they were canceling a bunch of people. Were saying, this is a double-edged sword that will be used against you. And what gets lost in all of this is when one precedent gets set, well, then the other side's going to do it. And it's both going to go to the extremes and it's going to turn to fucking shit. And what it does is it breaks the foundation. It's like activist judges. What does that do? It lowers trust in the judicial system. Mail-in ballots lowers the trust in the electoral in any election now, to where there's a point where we're just not going to believe any election. This is the powers that be have pitting us against each other, want to destabilize this entire fucking system. So if that's your core argument, I'm down with you. I don't want the FCC. I don't want the president. I don't want the state dictating anything to private companies or people in their speech. But what Ryan said, that's not the case in this issue. But it was certainly something Biden was doing to ordinary citizens. I tweeted about it 2 days ago when Mark Zuckerberg came out and said, yes, three-letter agencies were putting pressure on us. The Biden administration was putting pressure on us to get rid. Now, are they
But he
trying?
said we were banning anyone they said without question.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
That's what he was saying.
the Biden admin was spying on TPUSA just to try to get something on Trump.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, they were also trying to establish the Ministry of Truth under Biden.
Yeah.
So when we hear stuff like that, and then Pam Bondi's got to go. She's a fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
she's got to get the fuck out of here.
He's off the deep end for sure.
Look, I didn't like what Trump said about it either, right?
No.
So to put it all on Pam Bondi, I would say the same
he hired
thing
her.
Look, I would say the same thing about any of these people that Trump appoints anywhere. A lot of the blame typically goes on those individual people. I don't know if it always deserves to go there. I don't know if it always deserves to go to those people, or if what they're saying is being directed.
That's not
by
the only
President of
dumb
United
thing
States.
she's done and said.
Right?
though.
Well, with all the Epstein stuff, I don't know where all this stuff is coming. Are we really blaming each and every one of these individual people, or is there some director from the top? That's a different story to talk about.
Yep.
But
Because Trump's been awful on the Epstein stuff.
But when Trump does an interview and somebody asks him, Charlie Kirk was an adamant, like he didn't think there's such a thing as hate speech. Like that's not something Charlie Kirk would ever have like believed in or like think that was a positive moving forward. And Trump's like, well, would he still think that after what happened? So his messaging has not been very good on this either, and I think it's concerning.
Yeah,
in terms of this being a business decision by the ABC, the left actually have claimed such things are a celebration of free speech. I'm sharing my screen here, where this is very prominent leftist Dave Pacman saying, "Big win in the battle for ideas and free speech. Roseanne said what she wanted to say. ABC made the business decision that were right for them."
Well, there we go.
Oh yeah, look at that. Go figure.
It is.
Yeah.
So that's their stance. That prominent leftist stance in regards to a business.
Doesn't he have a
deciding
follow-up
to-
tweet? Didn't they put this side by side with another tweet saying,
Lady Gravemaster.
This is fascism or something?
Yeah.
Most likely,
David's packed with men.
Yeah, they're complete hypocrites. Absolute.
Well, Kamala Harris called for President Trump to be banned
There is
from
no truth but
Twitter.
power is what they
Yeah.
live by, which is how
Remember
they're
what
able
they
to
did to
justify
Bartlett?
these things.
Yeah, it's rules for thee, not for me. That's
Yeah.
all it
Rules
is.
for radicals.
And the left is the one that listen, with Jimmy Kimmel being gone and Colbert being gone. Oh my God. Oh, calamity. Now we're down to like 150 people on TV complaining about Trump every day.
Right.
Right.
So
man, what will we do?
Few, Gary, that's too few.
yeah. So they have been in complete control of the media for a long fucking time. And they're the ones who have ratcheted this up. And now they have one thing fucking happen to them and they lose their fucking minds. And we
Well,
see
it's also about time they're being held accountable for their own fucking actions.
But they
Yeah,
think
because
that
a lot of these people have gone their whole adult life without any accountability. Like we're going on 20 years now.
But they literally think that the suspension of Jimmy Kimmel is worse than the assassination of Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, 'cause they
that
don't
is
give a
what
shit
they
about it,
think.
that's why.
That is their attitude, and not by a little bit, by a lot of bit. The people have been quiet with the assassination of Charlie Kirk are outraged by Kimmel and this decision by. Remember what happened to it's
There's a
a private
tweet,
company
Garrett.
that can do what they want. What happened to that?
If you
Seems
need to
to
know
seem to-
who's on the right side, who's on the wrong side, the people who are celebrating somebody getting shot for having conversations are probably on the wrong side.
That would be my guess.
One of the
No, it's-
hallmarks.
No, it's
You
just like
don't-
I can't believe that we have to say this shit out loud.
So
We're living in a
this is
fucking
the same
clown
guy.
universe,
This
a clown
is
dimension.
This is the guy who. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we got him back to back. So big win for the battle of ideas, free speech. Roseanne said what she wanted to say. ABC made the business decisions that was right for them. This is how it started. This is how it's going. One of the hallmarks of authoritarianism is to terrify people into self-censorship. No shit. ABC ending Kimmel's show is the perfect example of this.
You don't say. It's not like there were entire social media platforms that were doing that for years.
Yep.
Wow.
And
Good job, David.
truly, this is such an important example to show how much these outspoken people on the left, right? Their spokespeople are duplicitous, lying snakes. Okay, they don't have principles. They will backflip on it. They have goals, and it's only about power. And if this guy ever tries to claim I'm an unbiased, honest person, bull crap. You're a partisan political hack, and we can see that by his own words. So do not trust those people at all. Not worth your time.
Nope. Adez for 50. Yo. Just hail to the fellowship. I'm on my flight to Scotland for the first time. Good luck.
Yeah, I was gonna say good luck, buddy.
Yeah. It's been a crazy, weird year. It has. And it's not even over yet. Cheers to y'all for the laughs over the years. Keep on speaking out. Never be silent. Thanks to Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, by the way. Thank you. Whore 68. Did I say that right? Whore. It's H-O-R. Whore. Whore. Whore 68 on the Streamlabs side has donated $104.73. Very specific. Thank you. J. Scott Lovelace on the Streamlabs side for 50 says, we lost a real one yesterday. I did hear about this, and I can't say a big gamer as I am. I don't know who this is, but rest in peace anyway. Rest in peace, Billy from the Game Chasers. We love you, Billy and Jay. If it weren't for them, I'd never have found FNT. Hail. So rest in peace. Thanks for all you do, you guys. Ginger Bear from East by God, Tennessee. Thank you very much. And rest in peace. Yeah, I heard about that, but I'm like, I didn't know what the channel was. Sorry. Kenneth Dowling for 50. Hello, FNT. Love the show. Thank you. Shout out to Ryan Kinnell, Nerdrotic, and Az. I enjoy you guys, but I gotta set you straight. Uh-oh, here we go. The pit is
who is this?
Good luck trying to make them straight.
Never gonna happen.
Stop it.
Never gonna happen.
Stop it. The Pit is the best show of the year by creator ER. It's based on planned ER reboot, and Absolute Batman is a great comic book. Peace. Awesome. I haven't read Absolute Batman.
I don't know why I was included in this. I told everybody those exact things about it being from the ER guy and about it.
Shout out.
Being in it.
He said shout out. He did. Yeah.
Oh.
He said shout out. Calm down.
And I said I thought I have to correct you on some
Easy
He's
now.
just got to correct me. That's fine. I still hadn't heard of The Pit. I didn't say it sucked. I just said I haven't heard of it. So
I haven't
Ryan
watched
was
it,
getting
but
red.
it's on my list and I've heard good things.
And I just don't
Ryan's
care
fucking going on.
about Absolute Batman. I just don't care.
I loved ER, bro. Like,
Dude,
good
you
show,
would,
yeah.
you would
Yeah, it was
love the
good.
Pit, dude. The Pit is
Yeah.
pretty good. I'm not gonna
It
lie.
is
It's
pretty
pretty
good.
I will say by like the 20th season, I was kind of over it.
Yes! FNT before fucking Beardo! fucking Beardo!
Who?
My beard looks better.
and I'm glad you enjoyed Absolute Batman. I'm not going to buy it. Just not.
Did you see the Joker
Did you
design?
see that Batman #1 shipped over 500,000 copies?
Yeah, I did see that. Hollywood Reporter said the number comes from DC itself, and I have no reason not to doubt it. But as you know, out of that 500,000, the amount of people who actually bought and read the book is probably about a third of that much.
Yeah,
A
but,
lot of
it's not even that though. It's 500 to retailers. It's to the
To
comic
retailers.
stores.
And
We don't even know how many of those. Are
I don't
actually
know. I don't know how many. What the variant structure was. Was there 1 in 1,000 variants? 1 in 500 variants? How many are stuck at the comic store? That's still dude. Even 100,000.
A lot of numbers.
Is
sure,
a
though.
impressive number for comic books nowadays, which is really sad. But hey, I hope people enjoyed it. You read it and said meh.
Meh.
Yeah. Yeah. You know when
It didn't make me want to pick up issue 2, but
when they're hiring trans writers who want to celebrate Charlie Kirk's death, it's just I'm not motivated to
Yeah,
buy anything
yeah,
from their
yeah.
fucking company.
Not the slightest.
Yeah.
Yep.
But if you do, that's cool. And if you enjoy it, that's cool. Buster Nut Smash has donated 100. Hail! This is for Ryan's Jack Black comment. Hail.
That he's always
there you
been that
go.
way.
Hell yeah. Yeah, thank you.
There you go. Flint Iron Stag for $99.99. Says, hey, Left. I don't want to hear your turn down the temperature after you set us on fire and your acolytes roast marshmallows over the flames. P.S. AG Dumb Bondi needs to go. Couldn't agree more.
Agreed.
Yeah. I don't think that wasn't his first pick, right? Wasn't it? Wasn't Matt Gates?
Matt Gates pulled
Yeah.
out.
Disney Plus, the left. Why would you do?
Hey man, cancel Disney Plus.
Oh my God. I'll take credit. I don't care. Gary, we think you'll appreciate this. The wife and I will be attending a Charlie Kirk vigil tonight. Oh, awesome.
There you go.
Right down the road from Folsom Prison. The fellowship will be represented in California. We are all Charlie. God bless America. Thank you, Super Bass, for 25. God bless America. I went back there once. To just to go back. And I think it was just to go so I could walk away, which was cool. I drove all the way up there, spent the night, went out there, went to the front gate. This was a long time ago, so I don't know if it's still there or not. But if you went to the front guardhouse, right, where they bring you in, they check your ID and for visitors, and then you go park or whatever. In the back of that that little hut that they're in was a shank museum. So on the wall, it had all the shanks they confiscated over the years, and they're like 1940 something. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if it's still there or not.
Crazy.
Tell them how you like cream in your mouth, Kaida, says Atreus for $5. Do I want? I don't know if I want to hear this.
I don't understand this nigga, dude. Why would he do this? Like, and he is that in every sense of the word. I don't know why he's.
Are we hard R'ing or are we A-ing here? I mean,
we all get the pass.
No. Inquiring minds need to know.
He's close to the R, but they.
Whoa, buddy!
They would just have to suffice. I don't know what he's talking about. No idea.
Gary,
he's like the rest of us then.
Gary, Jeremy, Ryan as Odin, comic, Jerry, X-Ray Girl, I love you. Says Sunny Hard R for $2. We love you too. For the record, Kaida blew a load on himself when he found out he was going to be on FNT. Says Atreus for $10.
You see what I mean? He's so close to it. He's so close to it.
No, what is this?
That's your co-host, right?
Kaida, what is this?
Oh wow! Is that the new
You've been
Doctor
found
Who?
out.
That apparently, this is my alter ego, the DEI hire, Kaida. Gay
I thought that
disabled
was
Jew.
Doctor Who for next season.
Black Israelite Kaida.
Yeah.
Don't forget nearsighted.
And disabled.
Foot Clan Kaida for $5 says, I found out Chrissy Mayer is on WikiFeet. I like that.
Oh.
Is there something you want to tell us, Chrissy?
Yes, I'm on WikiFeet, but I'm a married woman now. So I'm still on WikiFeet. They don't take you off for that.
You can't backdate it. No.
I was going to say, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? I don't know.
Well, hold on. I don't think that I don't think you're controlling whether you're on there or not, right, Chris?
No,
there are people on the internet that have found pictures of your feet that have been posted.
So whoever the WikiFeet overlords are, they find pictures of you, and they're like, sometimes they're of your feet, sometimes it's your whole body, and then they just make a page for you. And it also
presumably they're pictures that you posted, though, right?
One of my shitty jobs over the years was I was a foot model for a shoe company in Tribeca.
Wait a minute.
This is new lore. Hold on, this is brand new lore.
And I would sometimes get paid like, oh, we'll pay you $50 an hour, but they would never work me for an hour at a time. They'd have me in for 15 minutes.
Work you?
That's all I need.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
It only took 15. It was fine.
But she was young and she needed
Good
the money.
job. I needed the money.
Chrissy, that was the only thing we heard from you. You were saying something that was muted.
Sometimes they paid
We
me
heard the honest bit.
in money. Sometimes they paid me in shoes. It was like my second job at the time. So
you worked it.
That's better than you being on one of those fucking black couches on a different site, Chrissy. Because
I found it on Craigslist. Yeah.
Hey, $20 is $20, Chrissy. It's okay.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. And like I do have pretty dope feet, and they're size 7, and I have good arches. So this
is not a good argument against your.
Now we're just flexing about a wiki feet.
Hello.
Now I'm going to WikiFeet.
Remember, Were you ever like kind of
Oh,
called
boy.
in? You were at your other job, and it was like kind of
Yes.
last minute. And you have to like roll into this place, and you're
I
like
would
picking
leave.
lint off your fucking feet,
Oh,
like from
yeah.
your socks before you take
All
a
the
picture.
time.
She's not lying. She's on Wiki Feet.
It wasn't glamorous at all.
He's got it hotkeyed.
You
Like,
could
literally
actually
just
look
right
that
there.
up.
You got there really fast, Kata. What's going on?
Cool.
Hey,
No,
years
that's
You
good.
seem like you're
PC
familiar with this site.
Years of being a
It
PC
was
gamer, I know how to
bookmarked.
type.
Okay. Okay.
A
Lisa
lot of
sa-
the this is a lot of pictures. That's
It wasn't a glamorous job at all.
like,
I was like-
how many is this? Wait, this is
I was like-
140.
You got a
something.
portfolio.
Holy crap!
I have a pretty high rating. I would try to get jobs in New York City. I'd be like, I'm a model, a foot model, and they'd be like, No, you're not. Get out.
That's a 4.5 rating on Wiki Feet.
Woo! Let's get those ratings up. On it.
Yeah, come on. Let's get her up to a 5.
Yeah.
That's
Is that-
crazy.
what's
I'm
the
not-
highest rating?
definitely
10?
Not voting on that.
What,
or,
5 toes?
I'm downvoting on it. He has an account.
Uh,
Definitely not bookmarking.
Misasone has gifted 5 Nerdrotic memberships for $25. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Again, member watch party this Sunday. Novic for $20 says it's Friday, everyone. Fuck around and find out. So we say before every show, and then we find out. Hunter Davrock for $19.99. Kimmel gone, Colbert gone, Stern partially gone. The world is healing. By the way, if I was Owen Cooper getting an Emmy by Sydney Sweeney, I would have gone over and hugged her and rest on her cans like I'm Ed Norton in Fight Club. Okay, yeah. I would have too. Yeah, that was the best night of that kid's life. Just got his first Emmy, so off to America, and then Sydney Sweeney gives it to you. That's fucking great.
Lucky bastard.
Lucky son of a bitch. Big Ounce for 10 says, as I do agree, our side doesn't do it a lot, but freaks like Laura Loomer did celebrate Dark Brandon's cancer announcement. I agree it's rare on our side, but there's still freaks like her. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk on fucking Laura
I would
Loomer's
argue
side,
when you
bro.
speak our side,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Are
Yeah.
you talking about the side of humanity?
Yeah.
Because
That's where we need to draw the line.
She's
Are you
probably
a
like
sane
on her
person?
own side at this point.
Yeah.
Or are you insane? That's the line.
By the way, I haven't heard of anybody that he mentioned in that tweet apart from Charlie Kirk. So I don't know who this Laura Loomer is. I don't know who the other guy
She
person
chained
is.
herself to YouTube. Remember
She's
that
a
back
bit
in
of
the
a
day?
nut job.
She what?
To Twitter.
It's Twitter. Yeah. She chained herself to Twitter headquarters.
Wow.
She's probably on
Why?
OnlyFans now, I guess.
Laura Loomer was not far away from winning the Republican nomination in here in Florida, in my county, actually.
Oh, that's right.
Woo! Dodge a bullet there.
Yeah, you guys did dodge a bullet.
Crazy.
Elenia for 20 says, hail FNT and hail to our UK brothers. You Englishmen cannot let France outdo you in your protest efforts. Make England English again.
There you go.
Take your country back. Hail.
Well, the Prime Minister came out and said, what a display of right-wing fascism with all those British flags. By the way, here's the Palestinian one. We're going to wave that around, and somehow that's stunning and brave. And if you disagree, then you'll get jailed for Islamophobia or something.
Is that what he said?
More flags.
Well,
More flags.
the first part where he said, where he said that we refuse to surrender the UK flag to the right wing.
Yeah, are you opening a present? What are you doing?
He's struggling the moment to
Oh.
There you go. Cross of St. George.
Man.
There you
Yeah,
go.
we can do that and not get arrested.
Well, that's the Cross of St. George, as we like to call it in the UK, 6 months in prison.
Oh, dude, I could do that standing on my head. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
There we go. I can't let it hit the floor. Hang on.
If you can't celebrate the flag of your own country, you're not in a country that celebrates your country. You're in an occupied territory.
Yep. That's an accurate way of putting it.
Yes, it is.
It's like Poland trying to fly the flag in, let's say, 1940. They'd be like, how dare you? How dare you? Now,
Look
now
at this
let
display of
let me-
fascism.
let me push you to this wonderful swastika here. Oh, okay.
What's this one? Fitznimitz for 10 Says, I'm just here to listen to Az talk about lies and Julie's again. And it's,
Two lies.
Oh, sorry. Lies and I said it wrong. Lies and Julies again.
Julies? Well, yeah, because there's lies and then there's Jew.
I love the real BBC and FNT. Honestly, everything y'all do helps me get through each week. Hail to you.
Hail.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
This past July was pretty good. It's a fun month.
Az just said July, and then you went, why did you say it that way?
He did on.
You did it on real BBC. You said July.
I went July. And went, why did you go July? I went, because there's lies and then there's Jews.
An example is the Holocaust. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm kidding.
Disavow.
I disavow.
Cancel.
I'm just following the joke.
Found the Nazi.
Following along.
I take it. The left was right. They're rampant everywhere.
Chrissy will be on Candace Owens' podcast next week.
I needed somebody to make me look better right now.
I'll give you some things to research before you go on there, Chrissy.
Oh boy.
Number one, the Holocaust.
Az's rants are cathartic and epic. I'm fucking here for it. Says stand for something for 20. Hail. They are good when he's not talking about the month of July.
The Jews.
P Fry 66 for $10 says the left watches a literal murder. Well, did you hear the bad things that we think he said? Also, the left. Kimmel gets fired. This is literally chilling. How can you cancel a man for words, fascist? I cannot believe when that guy said it, and he said it in such a frilly, really soy beta way. Fascism, like that. And it came from a dude, and
no, it didn't.
Yeah,
believe me.
I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Yeah, man. Eric Hefflinger for $10 says, we're being lectured about cancel culture from people who lost their minds over Sydney Sweeney and pants. Good point.
Yes.
I completely they thought she was because
Dude,
of
that was like
jeans.
a million years ago.
Like,
God, it feels like a million
they
years
took
ago.
a jean joke about jeans and said, "Oh, you must be a Nazi." What? This is the media literacy crowd? Are we being serious right now?
That's exactly them. Sam's X Steel for 20 says, Shad, when are you going to release the sequel to Shadow of the Conqueror?
I've talked about this a little bit on my channel already, where I wrote Shadow of the Conqueror as a standalone with sequel potential. So I'm happy to let that, sit for a bit while I work on another book, which is, over 200,000 words. I'm getting it done. And that's going to be a new series in its own world. And that's what I'm coming out with next.
Wow. Hold up, guys.
Wow.
Breaking news.
There's not too much news associated with it in terms of why or how, but yeah.
Yeah, or any information about it, but this is what's going on.
Oh, was that Sacramento,
Jeez,
California?
I mean, it's
wonder if they're gonna blame this on the right.
It's Sacramento, so that could have been stray fire, just to be real.
Just be in the air.
Scroll down. What's it say? Wow.
Yeah.
An investigation is underway after a television station building in Sacramento was struck by gunfire. Police confirmed no injuries were reported. Police say Sacramento police say officers responded to the 400 block of Broadway, the ABC 10 building, just after 1:30 p.m. Friday to investigate reports of shots fired. So, I mean, if people just go to the fact that it might be an angry leftist over Kimmel being suspended, I don't think that's a stretch. For that to be your first thought.
You're going to blame the right on this.
Yeah, it's MAGA.
As if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Unless it was gang violence, in which case it's
also the left, but yeah.
Yes, it's also the left.
Yeah.
And there is lots of gang violence in Sacramento. So,
yeah.
At the scene.
Sorry, I was going to look at these bullet holes, man. Like 3 shots.
3 shots. At the scene, police say officers found that the building had been struck by gunfire. Police say at least 3 rounds struck the building, apparently hitting a window that faces Broadway.
Apparently.
I see 3 holes.
Picture's a pretty good indication.
Does that window actually face Broadway? We have to find out. Maybe.
Police are classifying the incident as a drive-by shooting, as it appears a vehicle drove by the building firing a gun.
But that's what a drive-by is.
Yes, correct.
That is some amazing detective work right there.
Correct.
He's dead, Jim.
It's a drive-by
just
shooting
forgot the
because
last
they were
bit,
in a moving
Steve.
vehicle when they shot at us.
I want to know if it was a Subaru. Was it a Subaru? Because we could narrow it down if it was.
What were his
Well, that'd be a lesbian.
The
A very
alternative
angry
logic,
U-Haul went past. Oh, no.
the alternative logic is the building moved into the way of the bullet.
Yes.
Well, no
came out of nowhere.
elevator shaft on some bullets.
What the hell? No suspect information has been released. Police say
Wait,
there is.
I prefer the bit above. We haven't had a lot of attacks on our media partners, and we'd like to keep it that way.
There is
I
no
agree.
known motive at this time. Really? You don't
Really?
think so?
Just
Okay.
coincidence. Just a coincidence.
Purely coincidence.
I mean, ultimately, I'm glad nobody was hurt.
Yeah,
seriously.
Yeah, nobody got shot.
I'm glad nobody was hurt. Who knows if this was... Look, there's a lot of leftist violence in this country. There's a lot of leftist violent rhetoric in this country. It's a fucking problem. Obviously, Charlie Kirk got murdered because of it and because of the things that these people have been saying for years and years and years, the lies that they've told about him. And if this person was upset because ABC took Jimmy Kimmel off the air, then that needs to be blasted and put on blast as loud as it possibly can be. To be honest, with the article we have, it's tough to really know anything.
Yep. I mean, again, it's Sacramento.
Yeah.
Bullets fly there all the time.
They want to get
Into the window.
I bet it was in a gun.
Jane on the case from The Mentalist. He's really good. He's in Sacramento, isn't he? That's where that show was.
Also, a court member is pointing out that apparently this would not be one of the ones owned by the groups that are suspending the show or that were trying to suspend the show. So
correct. It would just be a different one. Yeah, but
yep.
I doubt anyone that's willing to
We're
shoot
not
a
caring
building
because
would
that
do
would
it.
not require with
thought and
most
thinking.
intelligent of people here.
Yeah,
You've got to remember
exactly.
that, okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Context doesn't matter to people with
No.
agendas.
No.
So.
Yeah.
But it had ABC on the side.
Yeah.
It's a ABC.
Dinosaurs.
What is that an impression?
Dinosaurs. Sharp
I want to know
sticks.
what that's an impression of.
What?
Is that like a retarded person?
What?
I want to hear Odin say what it was an impression of.
It was the dinosaur thing. Dinosaur. ABC.
Oh,
It's got a big tail. It's so big.
You
want us to spell that out? The people who like the movie are retarded.
Hail FNT, as are you playing Days Gone yet? I forgot about it. Played 100 hours when it was released. Played another 25 since you mentioned it. All late night TV blows.
I'll be starting this Monday.
Looking at you, SNL. Stay woke, guys. Says Sharp Sticks for $10.
Yeah, I've been trying to play Borderlands 4, and I think I've come to my limit with it.
Have you been able to actually start the game up?
No, I've been able to start it. I've been getting a wonderful 55 frames a second, even with DLSS. But it's so fucking bland and monotonous.
boring.
It is dollars dishwater and
Dude, ever since Borderlands 3, the franchise has fucking nosedived.
yeah, I'm
totally couldn't agree
I was
more.
like trying to get through to the end so I can be like, right, I finished it and I was playing it last night and I had to tap out. I just had to tap out.
I
was
feel
like,
ya.
This is fucking awful.
Totally.
Competition for it now.
Yeah,
Since
Gary,
we're on
you
the
play a lot
gaming
of Borderlands, huh? Those games.
Oh.
So
They finally
brought
said something?
Yeah.
Well, after that trailer got destroyed, they have to say something.
Yeah, all of the trailers have been ratioed. Hold on. This must have come out while we were streaming, huh?
Yesterday, this was.
No, it's today.
This
is
today. It's today.
Oh, well, I'm technically on the 20th because we're after midnight.
I don't really give a fuck where you are. America's the only place that matters.
Yeah, win the war next time. We'll go by your dime.
Yeah.
Oh,
what do we got here?
It took them a
Right here.
week.
Here's
you
the
have to
comments
deal
right
with
here.
chat. This is the bullshit I have to deal with.
The facts are accurate. Fleming Steven Totilo's
Totino's Pizza.
Yeah, game file on Friday. Is it Totilo? I don't know.
Probably
When asked,
Totillo,
There's one L, so Totillo.
Totillo asked about the situation. Drew's no longer an employee here. I think we're aligned as a studio that celebrating or making light of someone's murder is a deal breaker for us, and we condemn that. Kind of in no uncertain terms. That's the sort of our studio, and that's kind of where we are.
It
So
took
he's-
them a week to
Why-
say that.
I know that's exactly what I was going to
Yeah,
say.
why did it
is
take you so
taking
long?
so long just to say that? Because that's absolutely spot on. Why is it taking you so long?
I will still say, good on him for saying it. There's a lot of fucking ghouls out there that are not even saying that.
Well,
No.
they fired the person pretty quick.
They did.
They've yet to say
Yeah,
anything
they found
about
them
it.
that day.
And look, personally, I think the reason they have yet to say anything about it is because they didn't want to fucking anger the other side, the
Yes.
blue sky fucking people who probably closely align with a lot of the people that work there.
Yeah.
That are like, they're asking for a boycott of this game because they fired the person.
But they
I
weren't
think
going to
that-
buy
I
it
think
anyway.
when they put
Yeah,
that trailer out and it was ratioed into the ground, that was, I think, oh shit, we need to actually do something to try and save this the sales on this.
Yeah,
And yeah,
they're
like
fucked.
to some extent, it's like they got annihilated on that thing.
Yeah.
And most of the comments were, about Charlie Kirk and whatever.
Just R.I.P.
And-
Charlie
and
Kirk.
Yeah, and it's like, they did fire him. Like they did fire the person that made the comments. No longer works there. So it tells you it might be just a no-win scenario for them.
Yep.
But they should have fired him. They should have made the statement then. That's when the statement should have came out. They made the firing and they said, we do not condone this in any shape, way, or form. Like they've said, and he says it in very specific language as well. And that's what people wanted to see. They wanted to see the reaction from it, which should have been a firing, because it absolutely should have. And then the company to disavow from that, to show that they're not associated with this type of thinking. When you go quiet, even though you do the firing, you're saying we're keeping quiet because we've got to keep the rest of the lunatics which work in a fucking company from rioting. And that's not what you should. Your employee should be fucking frightened of you, not vice versa.
Yeah. It makes it worse. Like, yeah, you still would have got some backlash and people still would have been talking about it, but it would have blown over a lot quicker than, sitting on it for about a week and then saying something about it.
Yeah, just rip the fucking Band-Aid off.
Because you've done 2 videos on Ghost of Yotai now, haven't you, Ryan? Because you did the initial one with Drew, and then you did the ratio one.
Mm-hmm.
You see, and that was it. Instead of just getting the Drew kind of stuff and try and hope that it blows over, making a statement, they kept quiet. Then the trailer came out. Then it got ratioed, which brought more eyes back onto them. The attention went back onto them. They would have been there. This comes out on the 2nd of October. It comes out in just less than 2 weeks. They are shitting their fucking pants right now with sales for this game.
Oh, they should.
Yeah, and it already wasn't tracking good.
It wasn't.
I
think it's got less pre-orders than Dragon Age Veilguard, for fuck's sake.
When the person who's the face of your game is like such a fucking very unlikable lunatic like that, you're behind the 8 ball. You just are, like, because it is tough for people when you see that. It's tough to give it a chance, right? It's like, okay, Ghost of Tsushima is really good. This is who you're telling us is about. Maybe I'll try, like the last one. Maybe I'll give it a chance. But it's hard when you see that fucking activist front and center, when you see the shit they've said before, when you know all of that. And then all it takes is one little thing like this to be like, not only did Drew Harrison or whatever put their say that shit, but other devs at the studio were liking that interaction, liking that tweet. And it's like, all right, go fuck you then.
Yeah.
Josh Kelsey has dropped $19.99. That's what he does. Hail Josh. Thank you. First time super chatting. Please don't be gentle. We never are. Going in raw. Going in raw.
At least it'll be short, right, Az?
Yeah. It's going to be the most painful 38 seconds of your life.
Ivana 7107 says, just wanted to thank you all. FNT has helped me through so much, and I'm grateful for you all. We're grateful for you. Thank you very much. Balls for Teeth for $5 says,
How would you chew anything?
It would hurt. Sounds painful.
You have to just eat oatmeal and Jello.
Who's just rolling up? It's like, I need an account name. Balls for teeth. Rolls off the tongue. Why not?
Very really carries my character.
After Kimmel and Matt Gutman, the guy who said the conversation between the two, the killer and his trans boyfriend was sweet.
Oh my god.
After his non-apology, how can anyone still take network news seriously and entertainment seriously? We don't. Like, network news is something that people shouldn't have taken it seriously 10 years ago. But here we are. Sadly, Disney will do anything to bring him back. Disney will do anything to bring him back. Woke religion above profits for all these highly paid executive types. I agree. I don't feel sorry for Jimmy Kimmel in the least. He's had it coming for years, just like Colbert and Myers. Eventually, the bill comes due. Karma comes calling, and she has all the receipts, says Lucas Garrett for $10. Agreed. Cole Hauser, hurrah, for 20 Canadian pesos. What's up, brother? So white privilege is now okay when it comes to Jimmy Kimmel. Celebrate. It's great to be white again. You know what? And yes, it's okay to be white after September, after Labor Day. Hail FNT, praise hurrah, praise to you. The one listener out there that has a poster of Ryan on his wall.
At work.
At work.
But hey, there might be more that have posters of me, but
I think he's got one on his ceiling.
Above his
bed.
One I know of who has a picture of me, a massive picture of me up at his job, and it is of me in the Egyptian hat. That's the picture he has, which is wild.
So flattering.
Have you thought about your Halloween costume, Brian?
Not particularly.
Well,
you want me to
start
go for
thinking
something
about it.
offensive? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, as offensive as possible.
I could still fit the Black Panther suit, I think.
Okay.
Have you been Miles Morales yet?
I have, but he has.
Yeah, Gary has.
I was Black Panther a couple years ago. I think I still got that suit somewhere. I was Alec Baldwin right after he murdered someone.
That's right.
I was a very low effort race swap Netflix ghost. I just had a black sheet last year. I was in a hotel for that, I think. I had to like emergency come up with a DEI inspired costume. So I just went and bought a black sheet, cut a couple holes in it, and called myself a Netflix ghost.
When Az was Ahsoka, dude, and your makeup was melting off.
Ahsoka, man.
That was good. But I actually got to get going.
All right.
So I'm up balanced, but have a good rest of the show, guys. Thanks for
Later,
having
brother.
me. I'll talk to y'all later.
Talk
If I
to you
can see
later.
my fucking tab.
Bye. We're going to do a couple more and get on out of here. Ruby for 20 says someone should make that stop hitting yourself meme for the Simpsons with Kimmel as Nelson and put a MAGA hat on Milhouse. I would, but I'm a boomer and I don't know how. Well, we have like 5 people out there who could make it like record time for you.
Yeah, it's probably almost done.
Benson McKay for $20 says, I was visiting Scotland when I heard Charlie Kirk was assassinated and was devastated. I'm a graduate of that school, and it was so hard to mentally process. I'm back from Scotland and on my way to the vigil. R.I.P. Charlie. R.I.P. Charlie. Is the vigil tonight? Obviously, because you're on your way. R.I.P. Charlie.
I thought it was the 21st.
Well, there's
been several vigils. I think
vigils
like
the
funeral.
Every day. So
yeah.
Ministry of Wrong Thing says hashtag Tim Pool was right. Oh, Civil War? Yeah, he might have. Maybe.
I don't know what you fucking call it at this point, to be honest with you.
Ask Antifa if names matter with National Socialists. See what they say.
Yeah,
Austin Harm for $9.99. That's right.
Why
They go,
have names when you can just have a gold? You can just have a gold star instead.
Cannison for 20 says we can only hope Pedro will boycott Disney. Then we all win. I agree. I hope so.
Well, he's not. He's standing with Kimmel because he's, we've seen the
No, he's on
pictures.
his knees for Kimmel.
Yeah.
Okay, on his knees for Kimmel.
Yeah, sucking dick for Kimmel, I think his T-shirt said.
Super Mastermind for $10 says Goths, unhappiest people. They all go once a year to Disneyland. the happiest place on earth. They scare the little kids real good.
Big titted gothy girls.
Yeah,
dude.
goth.
Boy,
I know some pretty happy goth girls. What are you talking about? Yeah. Nothing wrong with goth girls.
Yeah.
All right.
Nope. Not the slightest.
No.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I was just thinking of eating one.
Did you make
Under
an
drooling,
animal
bro.
finger at
and a nice
point?
Chianti.
Think about
I was going
golfing
full
instead of
fucking silence of the lamb.
Ay, ay, ay.
You want to fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Kalioth for 20 says, let me ask you a question about this brave new world of yours. When you've deleted all the bad guys and when it's all perfect and just fair, when you finally got exactly the way you want it, what are you going to do with the people like you? The troublemakers.
Oh, we know.
That's the doctor, by the way. It's a great speech. It's a great speech.
Step right up.
Gran Darkfang for 20 says, we the people must come together in the wake of Charlie's demise and defend ourselves against the encroaching pandemonium. Evil must be expunged in whatever form it takes, whatever it takes. Hail FNT. Well, the evil that Patton Oswalt was talking about, the evil that takes its shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
The ancient evil.
The ancient evil that takes its
He's writing
shot.
his own fanfic.
What a fucking moron, dude.
Speaking of fanfic, the Andor writer has written an entire article about how the Trump jackboots are going to be coming to your house.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
It is just pure fantasy fetish.
The
at
red
this point.
coats are coming, dude. The red coats are coming.
Remind me, what comedian actually got arrested by the state at an airport? Oh, that was Graham Linehan.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And what country was that in? The UK. Who runs the government right now in the UK?
The Labour Party.
It's not MAGA.
Muzzies?
Yeah. How
The
many members
insane,
of the
the
Fabian
insane far
Society?
left run the government in the UK right now.
Sheep Wolf and Sheep's Clothing Society.
Yeah.
There's like 8 of the ministers or something.
Just wanted to throw
The
that out there.
Sharia law wannabe.
I know we're wrapping up the show, and I don't want
Yeah.
to get everybody riled up again. But Mark Ruffalo had to say something.
Oh,
yeah.
fantastic.
Right.
What
Actually,
gems of
I'll
wisdom
give
is
you a
he going
guess.
to shit out?
Well, actually,
Let me get. He's gonna say the word
I
fascism.
don't remember it
isn't
being
he?
terrible.
That face you make when a bad take's incoming.
People are walking around with weapons of war. This is a weapon of war. I mean, I don't know what killed him, but more often than not,
I don't know what killed. We know what killed him.
Yeah, it was like a hunting rifle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like
30-06. 30-06.
Yeah.
Not
He
a
was trying to
weapon of
connect
war.
because he apparently like his sibling died from being shot too. So he actually did have kind words to say. He was like, I feel for their family because I know what it's like to lose someone to this. But obviously he's using it to, push the gun
playing
violence.
politics
Yeah.
again.
What he means by that, because he actually says it at the end of the clip, is we don't know why he did it. I think he's getting ahead of what he actually wants to say, which is to put in doubt that we have no idea what the person that killed him could possibly.
Oh, what the
believe.
motive was. I mean, he just stated the motive in an exchange with his boyfriend, his trans furry fucking boyfriend.
we're being seen people killed with weapons of war that are for nothing.
It was a sniper rifle. So
Yeah,
this
for
was
nothing
planned.
more than to
Wasn't
kill
it?
human
Oh,
beings.
God.
That's what these weapons are for.
Oh, so he's
Sniper
going with
rifle.
it's the guns.
A basic hunting rifle.
A basic
is a
hunting
military
rifle.
grade sniper rifle.
Yeah, we have to we have to tap the sign. Guns don't kill people. Stupid motherfuckers with guns kill people. Okay, that's how it goes.
Radicalized far
and
leftists
so
kill people.
when we keep signing off on that as a nation, we're signing off on more and more of when you keep signing off on those weapons being acceptable, you're actually tacitly signing off on them being used on human beings as the ultimate.
Mark, America will never see a more larger outpouring of political violence in the history of its country the day guns are actually pulled
Right.
from the people, because
There
it
ain't
will
no
come
way.
from the fucking government, and it will come from the fucking extension of the government that will crush the people that go against their fucking
Why don't we make the same argument for cars then? Because cars kill more people.
Yeah.
But we see
No,
it in
it's
Australia.
not
Look
even-
what's happening in Australia. You've seen it in the UK. You've seen it in the UK. You've seen it in Europe. You've seen it in Europe. This is what happens when they take the guns away from the people. The government just crush through. You've got
It's
no
not
way
even-
to fight back.
Republicans are the most armed people in America.
Yeah.
And when Charlie Kirk was shot, not a single person worried that they would actually go out and do anything with them.
Yeah.
There is a
No
tacit
riots.
admission on both sides that everyone knows that one side is not violent with the guns that they have.
Yeah.
They do not think it's the guns.
Yep. And still, no riots, no looting,
Responsible,
just-
and just to state the obvious, they'd only remove them from the licensed peoples, the responsible gun owners.
Yeah,
They would
yeah,
not go.
yes.
They would not go to Hunters Point in San Francisco or fucking Compton
Harlem.
or East LA or Harlem and start fucking collecting guns. You know,
If somebody wants to
Well, and
kill you,
here's
they
the thing
will
with gun
find a way
laws.
to kill you.
Gun laws is not about stopping crime. Gun laws are about disarming
of course,
law-abiding
but
citizens.
also we want to remind Mark that when he goes to his high-end parties, there's security there, and what does
Yeah, I was
those
gonna bring up-
what do those
Yeah.
security guards have? Guns.
Yeah, they have- they have
Does he want to take away those guns from any bodyguards? He might
I think
have,
that's
you
the
know,
first
have
ones
right.
you take away. If we're gonna fucking take it away, take away their protection. Your protection first,
Yeah, you
motherfucker.
start. You start, Mark. You start.
Yeah.
But he wants to take away the guns from the people that need them
Because
to
that's
protect
going to
themselves.
stop death.
How many guns does Mark Ruffalo own?
Haha.
20, 30, 40? How many guns do you think he actually owns?
I don't think he owns any.
I think he
I
owns
think
zero.
I think his security guards are the
He
ones
owns
that
I
don't
bet
have
his
guns.
security
No,
guards.
I don't think he does. I don't think he
guarantee
does.
it, he owns guns.
So-
I don't think he
guarantee
does because I
owns
think what he wants to do is offload the I've got a gun, so it's gonna harm people. He hires people that have guns, so it doesn't
Right.
feel like he has a gun. So
Just
he can still
checking,
be like, I'm better.
Just
Protected.
Shad and as people still die in your country from murder, right? Okay,
Yeah.
just check
And
it.
guess what? There's still a lot of shootings here as well, even with gun control.
Oh
Well,
wait,
like-
I thought they took all
Whoa,
your
I
guns.
thought they
man.
took. Wait a
I just
minute.
saw a woman get stabbed on the fucking train.
It's not even
It
that.
ain't
It
the
increases
guns,
other
man.
crimes. So, like, one of the main crimes that we have in London is mobile phones being stolen because they will ride up on a bike, grab your phone, and drive off. That doesn't happen where you've got a gun because they're exposing their back to you, and
Yeah.
nobody will dare to do it. So it increases crime in general when everyone thinks they can commit crime and have no consequences.
Oh,
And in
especially
Canada, they've
when
been
the
told that if somebody breaks into your house, go and hide and let them do what they want.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Great
do not-
messaging.
it's
especially when the
insane.
criminals are pretty confident that they are armed and the citizenry are not, because the
Yep.
citizens have been banned from having those weapons. And that's all that the machete ban is doing here in Victoria, Australia. It's taking away machetes from citizens. And now the criminals, guess what? They're still doing it. There was just an attack the other week where a teenager got murdered by a machete. It's like, oh, so yeah, the ban is doing nothing.
It's like I said, Chad. The whole point of these bans is to disarm the population, not to stop crime or criminals.
Yep. Ryan Long for 1999 says the reason The Witcher is so bad is based on the game journalist playthrough. Oh, there you go. Ryo Oldfar for 999 says off topic. LA Comic-Con is next week, which we will not be going because they shut my good friend Chris Gore out. Fuck him. What's
Wow.
better, LA Comic-Con or San Diego Comic-Con? What's your hot take? San Diego Comic-Con because it's in San Diego and not in that hellhole known as Los Angeles. There you go. I'd rather be in downtown San Diego, which is turning into Los Angeles, but it's not as bad than downtown Los Angeles where the LA Comic-Con is. There you go. And Aliena Blue for 25 New Zealand pesos. Hey, Gary. On the Nooner, saw you talking about heroic sacrifices. All of you should watch Tengen Topa Gurren Lagann. Sorry, Gary. Fucking what
That's
the fuck?
exactly what I was going to call my son.
I love this.
Were you speaking Klingon? What the?
Tenga Topa Gurren Lagann. I love this. It's a short 26 episode anime made as a Saturday morning cartoon and does this really well.
That's probably about 8 hours of
look at
content or something, though. It's not that
Oh,
long.
wow.
He's huge.
Oh, what's up?
Yo, so big.
He's covered in pasta.
Attaboy. Because he's Italian.
Say hello. You say hello.
I'm loving the pasta.
Those
Oh, he's
cheeks.
a little chunk. He's a little chunk.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
nearly as big as Chrissy.
What's up, buddy?
He's bigger than her, actually.
What's up, buddy?
He's standing.
Hey, buddy. Oh, that smile.
That's such an adorable kid.
It's a good boy.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, well. You want to peace out there, little Frankie? Yeah, buddy. Hey, buddy. I just dumped in my pants. Feels really good. Handle it, Mom.
He's not the only one, admittedly.
All right, we're going to wrap it up there. Get the rest on.
Somebody said he's taller than me. All right. Get out.
Come on. All right, we're going to wrap it up there. Good show, everybody. Thanks, Kaida, for coming on.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate you. We'll get the square up. I'm probably going to be on tomorrow with Square Up. So tomorrow, Monday, keep an eye on the community section, Nerdrotic Live, and Rumble. Let's go around the horn here. I'm starving right now. I bet you Frankie.
Dude,
I was just going to say.
My back. I'm so hungry.
I was going to say, I don't know if he's too old now, though, if Frankie wants the teat or not. But
He's still on it.
Attaboy.
He's a real man.
That's
why he's so healthy.
Yeah.
You see what the supermarket's offering.
Well, Chrissy, we'll let you get out of here first. What do you got coming up?
Yeah, come see me in Massillon, Ohio, October 18th, and then I'm in San Diego on the 23rd of October, and then Phoenix November 1st, and then Simcast Sunday 9 p.m. Eastern on my channel. Ow, my hair. And that's it. And then
All right.
you say bye bye. You say bye bye.
Bye, Frankie.
You say bye bye.
Bye, Frankie.
Bye, little Frankie.
You say bye bye. Bye bye.
Say Black Lives Matter.
I just got screw on the microphone.
That's awesome. He's going to think about it. Yeah.
He's made more sense than Kimmel has.
We'll go to the second shortest guy on the panel. Comics. What's that? What do you got coming up?
Are you going to go to Kaida?
Sorry. Okay, I'm still.
Oh, Brother Hell, Gary. Let's see.
Oh, I will. I promise you.
I'll probably be right there with you. I put out a video yesterday. Talk about the whole. Yeah, I know. Wow, it's
what?
The I know. It's pretty funny. I got a comment that said, "I forgot you made videos." I said, replied back, "So did I."
Yep.
So yeah, I talked about the whole thing with the Kimmel situation. I'm actually going to try and actually do videos in the morning around the evening because by the time the evening rolls around, I'm fucking tired. So yeah, and also I'll be playing Stellar Blade at 9 p.m. Central on my channel. Stop by. Kaida, great seeing you again as always, and see you guys next week.
See you next week. I wanted to vote on that poll, but it wouldn't let me. Somebody vote for me, X-Ray Girl, Frankie Jr.
Who
He's
made
winning by a
this
landslide.
poll, dude?
X-Ray Girl, she's great at the poll. She's
I'm so sorry.
no, she's not.
This is ridiculous.
She plays this innocent. I'm so sorry.
I'm
La,
so
la, la,
sorry.
my God.
I'm innocent.
I'm so sorry, evil grin.
Got my voting.
There you go. Good. Odin.
I also made a video.
What?
You can find me.
Everybody's making videos.
You can find me at OMB Reviews tomorrow, Salty Saturday podcast stream, 1 p.m. Eastern time on the Salty Nerd podcast channel. Thank you as always for having me.
Cool. Garrett.
Yo, we on Nerdrotic have released 2 videos back to back
within 24 hours.
You should go watch both of them if you haven't already. And I've just my channel. We're doing Sunday Fun Day this Sunday. A little bit of a return to an oldie.
Where it
let you
all
figure that out.
began.
Where it all began. Dying Light. So we're gonna be doing that on Sunday for Sunday Fun Day and Forbidden Frontier later on in the evening. And that's all my stuff. What's up, Kaida? Good to have you on.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Right on. Shad.
People know where I am. Got my live stream on Night's Watch, talking about, of course, what happened to Jimmy Kimmel, and Shadowversity, where I talk about swords and have fun with that.
Great.
That's it.
That's fantastic. Disparu.
I started a video that was intended to be about Jimmy Kimmel, and I ended up just taking the piss out of the protesters. So that'll be out tomorrow. I got a bit distracted with the video. And yeah, I'll be playing Dying Light, and then later, I think it's Thursday, is Alice in Borderland Season 3, and Friday is The Savant. So I'll probably take up the rest of the week. The Savant will hit differently.
Yeah, the Savant is circled on my calendar for sure.
Thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot.
Yeah. Things I need to avoid. The Savant.
There you go. Az.
I'll probably do a video tomorrow about the Ghost to Yotai fiasco to kind of tie that up in a bit of a bow. Other than that, Sunday Fun Day, returning to Dying Light. Tomorrow also, maybe look to finish off Hell Is Us, which has been a great play. That's been a great game. And then afternoon tea with us, and Real BBC is on
your channel.
Oh, my channel this Tuesday.
Yeah,
and don't forget to buy Gary's book.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll do the closeout next week. We were supposed to talk about it this week. I'm really bad at pushing my own stuff. Yeah, there's a book out there. Next week will be the last week, so we're closing out.
Sorry, one more thing. Saint, for everybody that bought a copy of Saints and Sinners ships this Tuesday.
Let's go. Nice.
Fulfillment begins on the 23rd, this coming Tuesday. Cannot wait. Very excited. So not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday after's afternoon tea could be interesting.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Real BBC, your channel. It's a miracle I remembered that, because I never remember until
I couldn't remember
the morning of
we were this week.
Till the morning.
It's been a bit of a blur the last couple of 3 weeks.
It really has. So yeah. Kaida, tell the fine folks where to find you.
Yes. Go over there to Khalil Too Short, aka Kaida. You know, I'm dropping videos. Dropped one yesterday on the Ghost of Yote thing, making fun of them in Transformers. So go look at that. That's a fun video. Tomorrow on New Black Street, I'm gonna have Camelot on stream. So that's gonna be cool. It's gonna be me and Atreus.
All right.
So go look forward to that. And yeah, you know, just regular videos. Later tonight in a few hours, I'm gonna be playing the Relooted demo. As well.
Nice.
So,
are you getting close to a subscriber goal?
Yeah,
milestone.
Yeah, I'm getting very close to 30K. I'm about 1,800 away. So you know,
nice. There you go. Give us a sub.
Let's go.
On the move.
Get him up there. Get him a sub.
Absolutely insane. It's barely been. It's like a year and some change been at this. So
it's awesome.
Really weird. Really weird.
It is.
You know, it is what it is.
It's a weird gig.
Yeah,
and it's great. It sucks when we have to go through weeks like this, but at least we got to do it together, got to commiserate together, and you know, and maybe laugh a little bit, because man, it's dark out there. So we need to always bring some levity, and we will continue doing so. Thanks again for coming on. You did a great job, Kaida. Thanks to the Nerdrotics. Thanks to everyone who left a super chat and donation out there. Again, there'll be like 2 square ups over the next 3 days, because I dropped 2 videos in 24 hours, so I got a bunch of extra time on my hands now. So there you go. And and if you're a member of this channel, Sunday night, I believe it's 7 or 8, Tulsa King Season 3, Episode 1, watch party. I can't fucking wait. Maybe we'll do a watch party for the Savant too. That'll be fun.
God.
I cannot wait to watch that.
That'll be fun. So thanks everybody. We'll see you next week. We have Mahler next week. Mahler will be joining us next week for the closeout of my book and whatever fucking nonsense that's going to happen for sure, that we'll have to cover. So
is there one more episode of Alien left?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, I'm gonna review the whole season when it's done.
I'm gonna predict something retarded happens.
It probably will.
South Park might be involved.
But I mean, that happens all the time on this show too. So we can really.
Is she gonna kill her brother, or is the alien gonna kill her brother? Who kills the brother?
Oh, and the brother.
I hope the
I
eye
think
kills.
she sides with the alien. And
I hope the eye kills everybody. Like, I mean, everybody. Like on the planet Earth, on that Earth.
Like,
Wow.
it ends on the cliffhanger of him just saying, "You people are retarded."
Yes.
And then it's all over.
I'm out.
That would make it worth it, man. That would make it 100% worth it.
The first words which managed to come out, he's going to say something. You're all retarded.
But the people are retarded.
People are retarded.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.
Here they come and the crowd cannot wait. Oh, hail Friday Night Fights. I apologize because I'm probably late. Oh, hail Friday Night Fights. Radical lights and highly organized. It's Friday Night Fights, Friday Night Fights. If you're still not offended tonight, oh, hail Friday Night Fights. Rest assured that the chances are high. Oh, hail Friday Night Fights. Radical lights and highly organized. It's Friday Night Fights, Friday Night Time has come, they are finally here. Oh, hail Friday Night Fights. We're not affiliated, just so we're clear. Oh, hail Friday Night Fights. Radical lights, highly organized. It's Friday Night Fights. Sweet Mother Mary, turn on the oil, you got real. It's Friday Night Fights, Friday Night Fights, Friday Night Fights, Friday Night Fights, Friday Night Fights. All right, that was good.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.